All right, here we go. 49ers fans, it's a big one. It is must-win time in Arizona. The Arizona Cardinals don't beat teams over 500, and the 49ers are going back to their starting quarterback today. Brock Purdy is going to play. Ricky Pearsall is going to play. Diamador Lenor, after some questions or whether or not he is going to go this week, he is going to play, and that is a good thing for the 49ers. We know that this is going to be a challenge defense all season long. We know that the 49ers' problems really haven't been from the position of quarterback, but today is the day they go back to Brock Purdy, which means it's a big day. Now, I know that there's an awful lot of people out there. Look, we'll start with Bugsy saying, what's the point of watching two horrible football teams? Let me tell you, there's only one horrible football team, and that's the Arizona Cardinals maybe in this game. The 49ers are a lot of things. Horrible is definitely not one of them. Challenged, injured, frustrating, yeah, they check all those boxes. Horrible is not one of them. I understand there's a lot of patience running thin. All I can tell you, I don't know where the season goes. I don't know where it's going to end. Let's stop obsessing over the finish line and just get through 4 quarters of football this afternoon in Arizona. How about we do that? It is good to have you here, though. It really is. Thank you so much for coming on by today. Look, you could spend your second screen time with an awful lot of people, but you're spending it here with me. I really appreciate that. Hit like and subscribe if you would, please. I'm going to tell you right now, it is a great time to be ordering a little Ike's. Ike's Catering, Ike's Sandwiches. You want to have an Ike's delivered to you by halftime today? Make that order right now. Hopefully you're signed up for that Love Rewards program. Hopefully you live in an Ike's delivery area. Hopefully there's an Ike's coming to you soon. It is the best sandwich in the world, and you get a free sandwich when you sign up for that Love Rewards program from my man. We always thank our friends at the Dubliner West Portal. I'm sure we got a lot of Niners fans gathering right now at the Dubliner West Portal, getting ready for this one. You're in great shape with Kenny and John taking care of you. The best Guinness in all of San Francisco being pulled at the Dubliner West Portal. And we got some plays today to announce here on Sleeper. First of all, you get a $100 deposit match up to $100 when you use promo code Damon, and do so on the link right in the description of this video here today. Our friends over at Sleeper. Look, we've been having some cold weeks. I thought we would get back to basics. I always tell myself I'm not going to go 4 legs of a parlay today. I didn't. I'm keeping it simple. Look, I don't know what Ricky Pearsall is going to do. I don't know what Brock Purdy is going to look like today, but I think that Jacoby Brissett's going to throw for over 21.5 completions. I think a short passing game against the 49ers is what I would deploy if I were the Cardinals today. Christian McCaffrey, an anytime touchdown, and Brian Robinson, who I hope is going to get more involved in this running game. I got him over 21.5 yards, and those are my Sleeper parlays today. Find out for yourself why Sleeper is so much fun. It really, really is. It's a great user interface, and good luck to everyone. Head scratcher inactives today. Cleveland Farrell is inactive. I really don't know why, given this team's state of their defensive line. Kevin Givens inactive today. Jordan Watkins is inactive today. Instead of him being folded into this offense, Ricky Pearsall reemerges, and he is right back out. Again, Jordan James, who the 49ers took ahead of Cam Scatterbo, he is a healthy scratch once again. We don't even know what that guy looks like in an NFL uniform. Connor Colby inactive today. Eli Apple inactive today. He's hardly even on the damn roster. So a couple surprises there, but not really that surprising. We got the Cardinals at home wearing their black alternate unis today. It looks like 49ers fans are outnumbering Cardinals fans like 3-1 in this stadium so far. And we are kicked off and we are underway in Arizona from State Farm Field. All right, we got Sky Moore on the return. He's got himself a lane. Sky Moore is over the 50, over the 40. He's only got a kicker to beat. Sky Moore has paid dividends for the 49ers, getting that one down to the 1-yard line. That's the best special teams play the San Francisco 49ers have had in a long time. They start with the ball this afternoon and nearly house it. Sky Moore, I mean, Put a star next to that play right there. You cannot start a game much better than that. Woo, okay. All right. That's a good way to get it going. Good way to get it going. I got Wes Johnson asking, should we light it up? Hey, Sky Moore nearly lit it up for you. What an advantageous slice of field position the 49ers will have for their very first drive of the day. They're going to start with a first and goal. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, touchdown. And there is my Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. Just like that. Find me a better start of a football game for the San Francisco 49ers this year. You can't. That was fantastic. With 14:44 remaining in the first, they have a 6-0 lead. How about that? Well. Special teams. Get some, right? Special teams. Go out and prioritize that just a little bit. See what might happen if you do. America's most sophisticated score bug. And look at that. Just like that. Oh, my God, that is going to hurt the Boo Birds. I know a lot of you want to pretty much talk failure into existence sometimes. I'm really not sure why, because you claim to be Niners fans. That was a really nice start and exactly what the 49ers needed. A just gift 7-0 lead against Arizona with a who knows what Brock is going to look like today kind of attitude that I got going into this game. A free 7 points is a wonderful thing to have been handed right at the beginning of this football game. So great start for the 49ers. There you go. By the way, I mean, if that doesn't get a few likes going, if that doesn't get a few subscribes going, what more do we need today? By the way, we are working our way towards 50,000. I mean, if everyone got really aggressive here, adding some subs today, we could be at 48,700. Do you want to make the odometer tick up? Go ahead, hit subscribe. We are here for you for every single 49er game is a live stream. You get shows Monday through Fridays live at 11 a.m. West Coast time. And of course, we're going to be back at it first thing on Monday morning. Yours truly and Larry Krueger with a 49ers wake up. And that happens at 9 a.m. West Coast time. By the way, I was up early today watching a little football from overseas. I do like that early morning game, even though it was a terrible game. Commanders and Dolphins, that was unwatchable, basically. I do like that early morning Sunday game. I probably wouldn't if I didn't have kids getting me out of bed so early in the morning, but here we are. This is the life we're living. Again, Tommy took CMC having 2 touchdowns today. You know what, Tommy? Yeah, I mean, you cannot be a better pace than that, right? So let's see what the 49ers are going to look like defensively. As I said on the show this week, we're going to be counting defensive 3-and-outs as nearly turnovers. So how many 3-and-outs will this defense force today? Will they force even one? It's a legitimate question to ask. That's how bend, don't break. You hope they really look. Got a carry there, picking up about 6 on the first play of the day for the Cardinals. How many 3-and-outs will this defense actually force? How many 3-and-outs will the 49ers offense sadly produce? Hopefully none, because getting a little rest for a bend, don't break defense sounds like a really good idea to me. It is 2nd and 3, so Cardinals picked up 7 on that first run of the day. Jacoby Brissett. Today, we'll look at it this way. This series will not be the first 3-and-out of the afternoon because that is a first down. We got my man Jude in the Mix Productions, baby, saying Niner Empire massive today. Big crowd, right? I'll tell you, the 49ers have a better home field advantage on the road than they might even at Levi's Stadium. Fire it up. Let's go. Brett Euchre, not Bree Tucker. Brett Euchre, first super of the day. Thank you very much. We get 49 more of those today. We will immediately enter Club Plus mode. That is my promise to you. How many interceptions? I mean, can you just get one? Let's start with there. Can you give me one interception today, 49er defense? Would love to see it. We've only seen one all year, right? Again, we'll try to have you sync up. We are at 13:17, but the clock is stopped. I'll let you know when the ball is snapped. Just got snapped. Jacoby Brissett, little play action, handoff, immediate tackle there by D. Winters, who came up and played that perfectly. D has been a challenge in pass coverage. He's been an easy target and a conflict defender that other offenses have picked on. But D. Winters absolutely does the job right there. He just gives Trey McBride the old, hey, how are you? Right where he catches the ball. Very, very nice tackle. This is going to bring up 3rd and 5. Again, getting off the field on 3rd down is a secret. It's no secret. The 49ers need to do that more often than they have done all damn season long. Getting off the field on 3rd down. They've already blown their shot at a 3rd and at a 3 and out, but we were 12-28, 12-27, and we got ourselves a penalty. We got false start. Carl Chiefers, our referee today. Carl, not trying to impress all the ladies watching him by doing a sequence of preacher curls before he comes out and does a game. He's not wearing a Smedium referee shirt today. Carl, keeping it real. By the way, we're at 27, 26, 12-25, 12-24. Hope you can sync the show up. 3rd and 10. Good time to get off the field here early. 49ers would love to see some front running football here today. Little bit of a pocket collapse there. Hopefully there is no flag on Demo. There is not, and that is an incomplete pass. The 49ers will be getting off the field there. So first punt of the afternoon coming up today, and Diamador Lenor does a nice job. Diamador Lenor nearly fell down there, so he's lucky. That was pretty much an uncatchable pass. But you want to take full credit for it? You go ahead. Again, Purdy's been out there for one handoff so far. It's already 7-0 after a Sky Moore return down to the 1. Let's see what special teams does for the 49ers for the second time this afternoon. That ball bounces, takes a Niner bounce, and is down by the Cardinals. So it's going to be a pretty decent field position for the 49ers as they're going to take the ball for really, it's going to be the second time today, but it's their first official possession. That first one was such a gift right at the doorstep. Again, find me a better start. You really couldn't. Great starts for the 49ers have really not been available to them lately. They got aggressive. They said, well, actually, I don't even know who won the coin toss today. I don't even know if the Niners won it, but I thought taking the ball is something that they probably might want to do more often, given the fact this defense is not exactly the unit you want out there setting a tone. We got Datu Blessed saying, I just wanted the faithful to know that Bryant Young is at Union Street Ale House in the Marina right now, giving away merch and signing things for free. No lines, a light crowd. Come on through. Look at BY at the Union Street Ale House. That's pretty cool. Go hang out with BY. If you cannot hang out with us. It is really good to have you here today. Again, if you want this show to grow, if you want more people hanging out in the room, I'm going to tell you, we're already nearly at 500 people. When you add up everybody who's watching across, not just YouTube, but on Twitch. Yeah, we're back on Twitch, baby. And we're also on X as well. You know what? God, I'm actually getting comfortable now calling it X. It'll always be Twitter to me. But we're over there, and thank you. More people will be brought to the show. The more of you who lean in and tap that thumbs up button right now, the algorithm will give us the kiss on the forehead. The more of you interact with this show, with your chats, with your comments, and mostly those likes and a subscribe, more people will show up. So we got an incredible crowd here. We really do. It's been an awesome, awesome crowd. For 3 years now, we've been growing our own artisanal fan base, and it's an awesome group. It really is. Thank you for being back here. If you're back once again, if it's your first time here, welcome. You are amongst, dare I say, adult sports fans. Not a whole bunch of assholes, not a whole bunch of trolls, not a whole bunch of overreactors and people who start peeing down their leg for the very first chance they get in a football game. There's some of them who get in here. But steady, level-headed approach is the way we try to get through football games. It is not our first rodeo, but it is now the second drive of the day for the 49ers. Handoff to McCaffrey, who does not do much, maybe picks up 2 behind an offensive line that didn't open up anything there for him on first down. But we got Spencer Burford back at left guard, Jake Brendel back at center. I don't know if either of those things is necessarily good. Trent Williams, Pooney, and McKivitz. The rest of your offensive line, it's good to see Ricky Pearsall back out there. Hopefully he and Brock pick up where they sort of left off. Looks like they were developing some chemistry throughout training camp and the little bit we've seen them together. Let's see how much they get back at it. Brock throws way too high. I think he was just throwing out of bounds there, but Brock is going to be looking at a 3rd and 8 here after 2 very unproductive plays. And again, we are going to be tracking offensive 3 and outs and defensive 3 and outs. Offensive 3 and outs and defensive 3 and outs. Niners need a first down right here, or this gets scored against them. Nick Rallis just got a little FaceTime, the Cardinals defensive coordinator. He had very complimentary things to say about Kyle Shanahan this week, saying, even though I've gotten ready for him 6 times, it doesn't get any easier. Brock looking downfield. He finds a wide open Juwan Jennings for a first down. Nice little play right there. Juwan just sat down wide open in that zone. Wide open. Thank you very much. We got Janine saying they didn't win the coin toss. Well, taking that ball first obviously worked out like Cracker Jacks for the 49ers. And thank you for asking. Mr. Anthony, we're doing great. And so are the 49ers, who, what do you know, involved DeMarcus Robinson early in the passing attack. DeMarcus Robinson with a nice catch right there. Gain of 13 to DeMarcus. He has been the uninvolved player that, again, had a good training camp. We thought we were going to be seeing a lot more from him. No time like the present to get yourself involved in this season worth of offense. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 49ers moving. We got Brock changing the play. He was under center. Now he's backed up shotgun. Snap is away. Brock looking for the end zone. He's got a wide open George Kittle who makes a great catch, and that is a touchdown, 49ers. Well. Who came to play today? Looks like the Niners did. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That was a perfect pass from Brock. Just put it right in George Kittle's outstretched hands. Look at that. Just right in the breadbasket, right over 2 defenders. He beat a safety. He beat the corner. George Kittle. Gorgeous catch. Beautiful start to this game. Come on. This is oh no, wait a minute. We got ourselves a special teams miscue. There's never not a special teams miscue. What happened right there? This shows the best part of the season now. Well, thank you very much, Craig. I appreciate that. No rust there. No rust there. Oh, look, you're right here. Remember, you're playing the Cardinals, but that's a division opponent that's familiar with you. It is a team that is very banged up right now, and this is a game that you're supposed to come out and look good in. So let's not knock the Niners for doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to look good on this afternoon, and so far they have. We got Allison checking in. Hey, Blues crew, love you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Allison. Love you too. Thank you for the generosity. You're tucking it in the ganja jar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Danny, who lives in Arizona, says right now he is at the game. He's in section 106, and he's dropping 13 in the ganja jar for Brock Purdy, number 13, who gets things going today with George Kittle, and it is now. I do want to see what happened. Was that a bad snap on the point after touchdown? I have so much conviction in Eddie Pinheiro just getting it done that I don't even really pay attention to the point after touchdowns. So nothing's ever easy. It's not 14-0. It's now 13-0. Okay, don't go chasing that point. Don't do anything stupid. Best start to a season. Best start to a game this season so far. No doubt about that. Again, thank you so much for being here. We got a wave of supers coming in right now, and I thank you so very, very much. We got PWS, and you said bench Purdy for Mac at the half. Yeah, I did. If Brock Purdy came out and stunk out the joint today, I would have absolutely said go back. But if he doesn't suck, that's great. So you don't bench a quarterback who's playing well. But if he'd thrown an interception right there, yeah, I would have said get a quarterback in here who's done a spectacular job. You don't want to rush Brock back. At the same time, the player plays. It's good to see him playing well. Hopefully he didn't just jinx it. This is how they should have played last week. Keep it moving forward. Again, one week does not relate to the other. Not going to hold you. That was beautiful by Brock. Wasn't that nice, Joseph? Look at you. Purdy. Looks what? Diff in cleats. Just happy to see that. Happy to see the good start. Again, this offense owes the defense some points. This offense has done a remarkable job given their circumstances with yards so far this year. The yardage that they put up has been fantastic. They just need to score it more. Again, 13-0 right around the 9-minute mark of the first quarter. Real nice start to a football game for the Niners. So, by the way, we got a ticking clock here as the Cardinals have the ball back. 9:29, 9:28, 9:27, 9:26, 9:25, 9:24. Hopefully that helps you sync up today. Yeah, I did say bench Brock Purdy if he were going to come out here and play poorly and just look awful. I obviously don't mean bench the guy who comes out and looks really good at the start of the game. Dude, I got no favorites on this team. I don't give a shit who's out there playing good football. But the guy who is playing good football is going to be hard to say goodbye to or sit down. Greg Arjay, go Niners. Damon, how can I get one of your logo cups? Oh, well, thank you very much. You can check out the store on my YouTube page. Now, whether you got to do that through your mobile app or your laptop, but there's a store right there. The mugs are fantastic. Thank you very much for asking about merch. They're available. Jacoby Brissett hunting way downfield, and he's got himself a beautiful pass right there. Great catch by Wilson, Stanford guy. We got a flag on the play, though. Where is this flag? 35-yard gain. What a catch by Wilson. Would he go ahead? He Upton Stout. I'll tell you, Upton Stout did a real nice job there playing defense. He got his hand up, he even got his hand on the ball, but that's just a hell of a catch by Wilson. And what a throw by Brissett, who had pressure right in his middle, right in his gut. That's a really nice play by the Cardinals. There's no denying them that. That was just beautiful throw, beautiful catch. The defense wasn't bad. That was just a really nice football play. Brissett on first down, dumps one up, nearly picks up a first. So Cardinals are testing every bit of the bend, don't break defense right here. We got Fuji checking in with the super for the very first time today. Can we get a whisper of playoffs from Indiana? Look, I can't believe what Indiana football has done. Thanks to Alabama losing, the longest home winning streak in the nation is in Bloomington. 15 in a row for the Hoosiers at home, dating back to last year. We're through the looking glass here, people. This is definitely a sign of the apocalypse. Damon, any future hoodies at the store? We don't have one right now. I thought we had a hoodie. I really do. We will be working on it, Fuji. If we don't have a hoodie, I'm gonna get Jillian on that. Again, Jillian picks out the merch. I don't do anything fashion forward. You know me. Underneath pass, Brissett picks up maybe 2 or 3 right there. But thanks for asking, Fuge. Thanks to everyone who has come in here, offered up a super early on. Again, as soon as we get to 50, we'll go to Club Plus for a little while. We really will. Hard to tell what percentage of 49ers fans are at the game. Yeah, whenever you're in a stadium where the home team wears red, it's a little hard to gauge. But knowing what we know about the Niners and how well they travel, I would be surprised if they weren't outnumbering Cardinals fans. I would be surprised. That is how great the Niners travel. I've really never seen anything quite like it in the NFL. The Niners are filling up opposing stadiums all the time. Third and 1. It's definitely 2-down territory right here for the Cardinals, where they're sitting on this field right now, already chasing a 13-0 hole. But 3rd and 1 for the Niners. Can they make Jonathan Gannon have to make a decision? 3rd and 1. QB sneak, I think, picks it up. I think that picked it up. Again, another super comes in here from Matthew. Matthew, thank you so very much. He says, sometimes Krug really rips your words and misses your points. I got what you meant by benching Purdy if he comes out flat. Bottom line, you're both right. You both make great points. Krug needs to chill on your words. He needs to listen a little bit better. I mean, the guy's still using earbuds, for Christ's sakes. Maybe can't hear half the shit I'm saying. But this is why Larry and I compliment each other very well. By the way, Bam Knight, touchdown. Cardinals just scored right there, and we got ourselves football. Went right down the field. That looked pretty easy, but thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate you. Appreciate that super. Yeah, we just got a really nice design run play. Man, that was just blocked absolutely perfectly. I mean, that wasn't bad defense. That is just an incredible blocking scheme. Cheers, Arizona. That was beautiful. What a beautiful run. Point after touchdown is up and in and good. And just like that, we have our 3rd touchdown of the first quarter here at State Farm Stadium today. 13-7. 49ers in front. Well. TFS 8271 says, hit the supers by halftime, change your settings. It'll display Terrence Sullivan and not TF. Is it my fault? Is this happening on my end? What's changing your names around in settings? I don't know where to display this. I don't know where to change these settings and that display, but if it's on my end, I'll tell you what, when today's show is over, I'll try to get all over that for you. I really will. I want everybody to be identified by what they choose to be called. You get to choose your own pronouns here on Damon Bruce Plus. Let's see what else we got today. We got Bill Kennedy saying, story behind your logo. Great game so far. Well, yeah, when I started in radio, I never wanted my face to be a part of it. I was on radio. I didn't want to be seen. And I went into Scott Bennett's office, who was the graphic designer who was working at KNBR at the time. And I said, Scott, I give me some logos. He's like, what do you like? I'm like, I think Godzilla's cool. I think the Sutro Tower I want the Sutro Tower involved. I like Godzilla. See what you come up with. And that's how he created my logo. And it's stuck ever since. There it is. By the way, there's the logo. Let's get that logo back up there. By the way, though, before I get that logo back up there, we're a half an hour in, and let me just tell you once again, it's a great time for you to check out Ike's. Ike's sandwiches, again, if you order one right now, maybe there's one delivered to your front door by halftime. Check it out. Check out an Ike's sandwich. Delicious all the way around. Again, look at me. This is what I look like as a sandwich. This is why I never wanted to use my face. The sandwich should have been the damn logo. I know Niners fans are worried about rings, not getting rings. You get rings on my sandwich. Order one from Ike's. Thanks to the Dubliner West Portal. As always, Dubliner, we freaking love you guys so very much. Say hi to Kenny and John for me. Guys at the Dubliner, my kind of guys. And hold on, Bill, we got to get this down because we need to bring this last sponsor up. My guys over at Sleeper. Oh, no, wait a minute. I got to get the logo down. There you go. Get Sleeper the love that they deserve. And let me tell you, Sleeper, thank you very much for supporting the Damon Bruce Show. And if you're looking to make your parlay, you're looking to find some winners, you're looking for season-long fantasy contests, it is the fastest-growing fantasy site on the planet. Check out the user interface. It is unmatched, really, across the board. Niners special teams out here. They've played well already. That ball is going to get kicked through the end zone. Niner special teams won't even be an issue right here. Good. Don't push it. Thanks very much to Sleeper. Sign up with the promo code Damon and get a $100 deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. We thank them very much. And again, if you're wondering how I'm getting down today on Sleeper, let me show you. We already got Christian McCaffrey with an anytime touchdown. Brian Robinson over 21.5 yards. I want to see him involved in this running game today. And Jacoby Brissett over 21.5 completions is what I'm looking for out of Brissett today. And I am already standing on 6 completions for Brissett. So we're tracking in all good directions today on Sleeper. And it's 1st and 10 for the 49ers. 4:58 on the clock when they snap the ball, and McCaffrey picks up a couple. 2nd and 8. Again, we will be tracking 3 and outs. All forced by the defense, all suffered by this offense. I think this is a devastating stat for this team this year. It's the most important stat, I think, remaining in the season. And which way the 3 and out ratio goes, do you suffer more of or do you force more of, might be the tale of the entire year. Here's Brian Robinson with his first carry. He's going to lose a yard. But Bill, you asked about the logo. Thank you very much for asking, and thank you for the super. That goes right into the ganja jar. What a slate of afternoon games we got. We got Denver and Kansas City. We got the Rams taking a 7-3 lead on the Seahawks. Huge game in the NFC West, to say the least. This is the other one today, and it is 3:41 left on the clock, 3:40. 3:39, 38, ball is snapped, 3rd and 10. Are you going to suffer a 3 and out here? The Niners will. The Niners suffer a 3 and out. So that is going to invite the Arizona Cardinals to get back into this football game. Didn't want to see that right there. By the way, we got a little helmet to helmet there on Brock. Yeah, I mean, Brock's face mask just got clipped. But I would hate to see a call like that go against the Niners, so I'm not going to root for it either. 4th and 10, it's a punt. Morstead gets it away. Let's see how this special teams coverage looks right here, right now. First gunner downfield misses. We got a reversal of field, and we got a corner, and we got a special teams problem. Nick Martin's out there playing special teams. This ball's at the 50, and that was a big return for Arizona, setting up great field position. And the 49ers special teams giveth and certainly taketh away. Dortch. Don't get dorched is what Larry and I were saying on Friday. Niners just got dorched right there. We did have a Nick Martin spotting. Thank you, PWS. Nick Martin. I was on that run play, though. If only the Yorks spent time to design a nice stadium. Fuji Simeon, you want to see a nice stadium? Wait until you see what I'm going to show you at halftime today. And the field technology, which now needs to be made mandatory on all new NFL stadia. I mean, they're about to build a new stadium, in Kansas City eventually? They're building a new stadium right now. I think it's going to be grass already, and if you got grass, you're fine. You can have grass indoors now. We've seen the future of stadium turf today in Europe, in Spain. Real Madrid's field is the single most technologically wonderful thing I've ever seen, and I'll show it to you at halftime today. But there a little bit later on, we'll get to it. Bruce, good to see you here. As always, Mr. 33 Degrees, thank you very much. We win today. I hope you do. Again, your chances of winning just went down based on the offense suffering a 3-and-out, leading to a punt that is covered terribly by 49er special teams that always leaves you wanting more. And it's going to be super, super advantageous field position here for Arizona. So TFS saying here, this is what my kid told me. Okay, so it's on I will check out settings on my end to make sure your proper chosen avatar name is coming through. Look at it this way. I never did anything on my end to take those settings off. I don't know how that changed. How are Purdy's passes looking? All right. You know, I mean, the one pass that he made to Kittle was gorgeous. No doubt about that. That had the perfect amount of touch on it. Put it right in the breadbasket. I don't like 3-and-outs, though. Do not like 3-and-outs. We're carving them up with the pass, so we run. Yeah, well, look, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's early enough in the game to say you're carving anybody up. I don't think you've thrown enough passes to qualify for carving up the turkey. But, you know, Kyle is always looking to do the next thing as soon as he finds something that works. He doesn't stick with anything that's working. He looks to open more up everywhere, and I think that that's something he needs to do less of this year. By the way, they're just showing how the Niners got absolutely smoked in that return. Look at the bunch up. That is a poorly coached special teams unit. Look at all of that traffic on the 30-yard line just bunched up. No one's staying in running lanes. That's how Dortch got to the outside. Terrible special teams right there. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. And we got a flag. False start on the Cardinals. Back them up. But thank you, Buster, as always, for the super and for watching. Minute 49, 48, 47, 46, minute 45, ball snapped on 2nd and 12. That ball was batted down at the line of scrimmage. It might be a backwards pass. No, the Cardinals are on it anyways. Keon White, I think, got his hands on that. There you go. This is Keon's White, biggest play so far wearing a Niners uniform. Right there. Nice job, Keon White. Got that big mid up in the air, knocked down that pass from Jacoby Brissett. Looking good. Looking good. 3rd and 12. Get off the football field. So, look, I think the 49ers are forced to 3 and out here defensively. Yeah, they didn't pick up a first here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's 4th and 7. Arizona trotting out the kicker. Good to see the 49ers. Again, 49ers, after you invite the Cardinals back in the game, they do, a turnover would be great. To me, a 3 and out is essentially a turnover for this defense. That is kicked wide left. That thing was at a funny trajectory from the minute it left the foot. I don't know if anybody got a hand on that at the line of scrimmage, but that is a missed field goal, and it is going to stay 13-7. Boom. Niners will take that. Niners will take that. I can't tell. Did anybody get their hand on that? Because that took a left. Was that Moody? Gary, you better watch with the Moody jokes. The Bears are going to be coming in. No one in the world's going to want to hit a game-winning field goal more than Jake Moody at Levi Stadium against the Niners later on this season. Pass to Juwan Jennings. That's a first down right there. Nice pass from Brock, right on the money. Damon, what is average starting field position? Average starting field position is, 30 to the 25-yard line. McCaffrey up the middle behind Pooney. Picks up about 13 yards right there. Nice run up the middle for Christian McCaffrey right there. Mike Val says that was wide from the get-go. Just bad off the foot. All right, nobody got their hand on it. Thanks for double-checking that for me, Mike. I appreciate it. Nearly 800 eyeballs on the show right now across YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like and subscribe as this game goes into a commercial break. We are growing the channel. It's officially happening. And I need you to lean in and help it grow right now. If you're not a part of this community, hit that subscribe button, hit that notify button, and officially become part of it over here. We've got 48,633. We are, of course, looking to get to 50,000 by the bye week. This is some aggressive goal setting we've done for ourselves. I don't know if we're going to get there. We're not going to get there unless there's a big lean in today from everyone who is new and watching. So please lean on in and tap that sub button if you have not already. I do like to see the odometer tick up. I'm sorry we didn't get to see it right there, but we got some supers coming in. We always prioritize those and get to them as quickly as we can. This is Mike Baker saying, loving the live streams. Money for Dejar. JJ Jar needs to be fed. Thank you for all you do, D. Bruce. Enjoy the holidays with the family. It is amazing how quickly it's going to be Thanksgiving. But, Mike, thank you very, very much. Happy holidays to you and yours. By the way, Cardinal Stadium looks well designed and planned. Look, I don't want to keep dumping over Levi Stadium. Everybody knows how I feel about the place. I think it's a gargantuan mistake of a stadium. I think the 49ers were hoping when they replaced Candlestick, which was far and away the fourth best stadium in the division, that they would at least have the third best stadium in the division. I don't think they do. I think the 49ers went from the fourth best stadium in the NFC West to the fourth best stadium in the NFC West. Seattle number 1, SoFi number 2, Arizona number 3. You know, you could say SoFi is nicer than Seattle. I just think Seattle built the perfect football stadium. I love that place. SoFi, very, very nice, very impressive. Again, this stadium here, I don't like domes. I don't like arenas that look like this, but it's everyone who has been has said they got this thing right. And again, they got the turf that wheels out of the place. So it's a natural grass field indoors. Got to respect that. Arizona cares about its players just by doing that. It's a great looking stadium. All right, first play of the second quarter. Brock lets her rip to George Kittle, who picks up a first down, just like that. Oh, Alex Bowman has become a member of the initiated. By the way, Alex Bowman is my man. Oh, by the way, my buddy Joe Esposito, who is saying Bryant Young is at the Union Ale Street house right now giving away merch for free. He just texted me. No lines, no wait. Get in there. Let me tell you about my buddy Alex Bowman. He plays in a fish cover band named Chum. They've got some shows coming up. January 23rd, the Cornerstone in Berkeley. We might have to make that an unofficial Plus Mania. We might have to fill that room for my friends in Chum in Berkeley on January 23rd at the Cornerstone. You like that, Alex? See what you get for becoming a member? We're going to help you sell some tickets, brother. Anyways, one of the best guys out there. He comes to Plus Manias. Alex shows up, supports the channel like hell. Thank you very much, Alex. Five-yard penalty on the Cardinals defense and an automatic first down for the 49ers, who are marching. This is a 4-play, 43-yard drive so far. First and goal set up. Can the Niners get 7? Can the Niners get 7? First and goal from the 10. Brock under center, drops back, throws to McCaffrey. Dude, you're not going to defend Christian McCaffrey? By the way, who out there had McCaffrey with 2 touchdowns? You just got your second touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 1 on the ground, 1 in the air. Boom. Look at that. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, and the Niners lead grows, my good friends. 3 touchdowns here in the first half. Feels like it's been a while since we've said that out loud. I don't think the 49ers are going to do anything clever or funny or goofy here, trying to chase the point that unfortunately was missed when they missed a point after touchdown earlier. Pinheiro, oh my God, he missed that one. Eddie Pinheiro hit that one perfectly straight, and all of a sudden, Eddie Pinheiro's become Jake Moody today. Jesus, Eddie, what are you doing? Oh, no, excuse me. 19-7. Unbelievable. I mean, never. Dude, here's the thing. 49ers apparently got the memo that they're going to do everything they can to make it as hard on themselves at all times. Serious. I mean, it's insane. It's insane the way the 49ers go out of their way to just beat themselves a little every single time they play. Even when things are going smashingly, they're still going to fuck things up on special teams just enough to have us never not stop talking about it. 49ers special teams. It's a freaking adventure at all times. Never Daunted Radio Network. Damon, have you justified coming to Indianapolis for the Big Ten Championship? But let me tell you, Indiana, what is playing Louisville in basketball that day, too? I would love to be there. I would love to be there. Let me tell you, if I were still making what I used to make on the radio, absolutely. Here's the thing that pisses me off, man. You know, I'm a 50-year-old man. I'm officially like I would like to be able to spend what I want to spend to go to do things that I can't anymore. I can't anymore. It's great to be here on YouTube. I'm not making money quite like I used to. So a trip that would have 1,000% would have been booked already. It's going to be tough for me to do it. You know, plus if Indiana goes to the national championship game, I'm going to have to be there, right? So I thanks for asking. It's going to be a while. Oh, good. My friend Justin, who was over here for breakfast today with his daughters, took off, and I recommended a playground for them. I'm like a playground sommelier. I can pair your children with the perfect playground for them. I really can. Just got a text from him. He's like, D. Bruce, awesome playground. Thank you. The spam game is early strong. Are we getting spammed left and right? Hey, you know what? Getting spammed means it is working. Someone check on Pinheiro and the family betting apps. Seriously, right? Seriously. Is Eddie tanking this one? Oh, you know what? No, I see what just happened. Eddie, when he was kicking, he got a little dirt before he got ball. Eddie left himself his own divot on his point after, and that's why that ball didn't go through. 2 tickets to the waiver wire. Oh, no. Eddie can stay. Eddie's staying. We got Kay saying, go Hoosiers. Love listening to your live game day. Thank you, Kay. I really appreciate it. I saw you became a member too, and I really appreciate you for doing that. Thank you so much. Man. How quickly can the Niners get the ball back here? Again, we're counting 3 and outs, and we're almost counting them like turnovers. Boom. Look, by the way, Malik Mustafa came up, made a big hit. Bam. Love that. Love that right there from Mustafa. Gain of 2. 650. Damon, hopefully this helps. The watch parties are the best. Thank you, 650. You are so generous. Week after week after week, he comes in and drops a 50 spot on us. 650. Thank you very, very much. Eddie, what the hell, buddy? Not so special teams. Yeah, Joe, we know. It's been a little bit of a challenge there. And there's no doubt. I'm going to take Pinheiro over Moody. All good. The best thing about Eddie Pinheiro is you didn't have to pick him up in the 3rd round. You literally signed him off his couch, like you should do with all your kickers. Never spend a draft pick on a kicker ever again. Shame on everybody involved in that decision. But thank you, Chef. By the way, we're nearly at 30 supers already. How about that? Well, 1st and 10 again for Arizona. Handoff that goes nowhere. Nice tackle for a loss. There you go. Oh, hey, Pinnock comes in and makes a play from safety. We have not seen much of him. That makes it 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Another running play by Arizona, just looking to make it a little 3rd and more manageable. Let's go Pinnock. 3rd and 9. Really big down right here. 49ers defense. What do you got on 3rd and 9? Brissett from the shotgun. Ball on his own 40-yard line. They're looking to run screen, tunnel screen, but it does not go far enough. And Jonathan Gannon has a decision to make. Oh, wait a minute. I think the 49er just picked up a flag for unnecessary roughness after the play. I mean, did you just give a free first down to the Arizona Cardinals defense? I think they did. I think somebody just gave a free first down to the Cardinals. Who the hell was that? Who did that? Renardo Green. What are you doing? Renardo Green. You just had a 4th and decision turned into an automatic first down. This defense isn't good enough to suffer fools like that. Renardo Green, after the fact. I mean, dude, first of all, McBride was absolutely trying to snap his head off, but dude, it's always the retaliation. Renardo, you're a fucking idiot. You cannot do that. Kyle's behind that microphone. Kyle's behind the folded laminated menu, giving Renardo the old what for. Unbelievably undisciplined moment there from Renardo Green. If Arizona goes on to score here, shame on Renardo Green. By the way, Trey McBride, big catch. That is now the Cardinals are in the red zone. Unbelievable turn of events. Renardo Green, Jesus Christ, man, what are you doing? Disgraceful. Let me tell you, if there's a world where Arizona comes back in this game to win it, Renardo Green, it's your fault. Oh, now an unsportsmanlike conduct on Trey McBride. Little bit of a makeup call there. What do we got? McBride going down the sideline, comes up. And what did you give it, like a throat slash? First of all, that is the softest call on Trey McBride of all time. McBride should not have been flagged for anything right there. I mean, the Niners will take it, but that's a bullshit call against Trey McBride. That's a terrible call. That's terrible. You'd never want to see that call go against a Niner for going, first down? Terrible call. I hate NFL officials. Oh, he did a smell of the fingers? Dude, come on, dude. Oh, Trey McBride. I still don't see how that's a throat slash, though. Oh, no, the ref just did it right back to him, said you cannot do the pussy whiff. Okay. All right. Still soft as hell. Absolutely soft as hell. I hate that about the NFL right now. Protect quarterbacks, keep players away from their knees, prevent helmet to helmet. It shouldn't be 15 yards. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Damon, we don't travel. We live everywhere. Yeah, those Niners fans are everywhere. There's no doubt about that. Sniffing after the sex finger, that's what that was. That's what that was. Again, the whiff. That's what that is. We all know what that is. Nuns know what that is. Priests know what that is. Everyone knows what that is. Let's be honest. We're all adults here. Well, maybe we aren't. So kids, sorry, but now you know what that is. As we find ourselves officially like an hour into the broadcast. And for that, I want to just welcome everyone back here again. Thank you so much for coming on back here today. If it's your first time back, if you don't hang out with us often, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much for showing up today. Let's see. I got to write that down so I know where some things are when I go back and make some notes about this show. But we want to say thanks so much to my man Ike for sponsoring us as always. That Love Rewards program is where you want to sign up for the best sandwich in the world. And hopefully there's an Ike's in your world soon enough. I really, really do. We thank our friends at the Dubliner West Portal. And again, our pals at Sleeper. Get a $100 deposit match up to your first deposit, up to $100. Use the promo code Damon on the link that is right at the top of the description of the live stream that you're watching right now. And here are my 3 sleeper plays today. I've been pushing it with a 4th leg to my parlay and haven't hit in like 3 weeks now. So Brissett over 21.5 completions. McCaffrey's anytime touchdowns already in the barn. Brian Robinson, let me tell you, Brian, we're going to need you to get some carries here because Brian Robinson is 2 carries for 0 yards so far. So he needs still every bit of those 21 yards for that to come through. Again, if I could see a nice big fat lead enjoyed here by the 49ers, maybe you would go to the backup running back a little. 2nd and 8 for the Arizona Cardinals offense. Dump down pass, and Upton Stout gets spun around, misses a tackle. Mustafa has to come in, clean up that mess. It's going to be 1st and goal. Again, Renardo Green's ridiculous penalty just invited the 49ers right back in here. Hey, how about that Martin tackle on McBride, though? You know what, Allison? That was Nick Martin on there. Nick Martin is playing today. I guess that is a nice development. Excuse me if it takes me a while to get really excited about your 3rd-round draft pick taking a week 11 to hit the field. Holding on Arizona's offense is going to bring that back. They're not going to be down at the 1-yard line. Oh, Trey McBride is just the center of officiating attention right now. He had a call that was on him. Yeah, thank you very much, Chef Eugene. I'm still going to take Pinheiro over Moody. All good. No doubt. No doubt. Again, Joe said, not so special teams. There's been moments today for sure. Let's decriminalize the stinky finger. Thank you, Brett. Trey McBride, they're just feeding him right now on this drive over and over. He signals a 1st down. 2nd and goal. D. Winters was saying somebody else has got him. No, that was your man, D. D. Winters gets lost in coverage far too often. Having D. Winters on Trey McBride today is kind of asking for it for sure. This is 2nd and goal now from the 5-yard line. Again, the Niners, with bad special teams play, have invited D. Winters makes a nice play there, though. D. Winters, very nice play. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That was a designed run for Jacoby Brissett, and D. Winters was all over it. Very nice play. Very nice play by D. Winters right there. Third and goal from the 9. Big play. Really big play right here. You want to hold him desperately to a field goal attempt. Jacoby Brissett dumps one off. First tackle is missed. Second tackle is not. Diamador Lenor comes up. Jair Brown comes on up, makes the play. We don't want any taunting. Let's get out of everybody's faces. I mean, who came up and right in his face gave the first down symbol? What are you doing? You've already kept this drive alive with a stupid play on 4th down. Maturity, discipline to be learned before the NFL. Yeah, Buster, that was not good. 26-yard field goal attempt here by Arizona. That comes out low, but it is good. PWS says Renardo Green should have kept his composure, but at the same time, you can't just let someone try to shove your neck back and then get away with it. Here's the thing. You hope that the referee takes care of that. You can't be the person that takes care of that. Oh, you know what? There was a mitt put on that ball, but it still did go through. So it's 19-10. It's still a 2-possession game. Let's get back to a couple more supers right here. Oh, no, that was it. We're all caught up there. There you go. There's your score. Not the best moment in the game there for the Niners, but again, this is still a very good half for them. All things considered, this has been a good half of football. Brock has started his day. 7 of 8 for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns already for Brock Purdy. Jacoby Brissett is 14 of 17 for 145 yards. Only 20 yards on 6 carries, averaging 3.3. Where the 49ers defense is playing well today is against the run. Right now, 11 carries, only 26 yards, a 2.4 average for the 49ers defense against Arizona's run. That is a really nice place for them to be operating. We got Michael saying, Damon, I hate the Cardinals as much as the next guy, but I hate the refs. Let them play. Yeah, you know, I don't like that the NFL has been tasked with etiquette. You know, I believe in good sportsmanship, but I also think like standing over a player when you make a really big play isn't like this big flex or intimidating thing that like I like bullying of players. It's corny to me. It's corny to me. You know, everyone is out there policing themselves. If players start acting out of line, other players take care of that. Again, we got Lulu saying, win or lose to the Cardinals today, the 49ers season is a loss. They're at their ceiling. Well, then turn off the year. Don't watch another game and quit bitching. I mean, it's the amount of you who are such football pussies. It's staggering. Like, why? Why is this happening? Because you got guys with injuries. It's too bad. But this is the world you've chose to root for. Good God. You know, I mean, just go away. If the Niners make you miserable when you watch them, even when they're playing well and winning, and they've got a winning season going on, this isn't some disaster that is unmitigated and unparalleled, and everybody needs, like, just calm down. There's a percentage of 49er fans that are literally the softest group of pussies in all of football. You start rooting against your own team the minute there's an incomplete pass. The minute something goes wrong, you are actively rooting for the other team to win. I don't get that. That's not normal. Let's see what the Niners got here to close out this half. Oh, incomplete to Brian Robinson. The smarter thing for Green to do in that situation was flop. Exactly, Tree Man. Go ahead and sell that call. Sell that call like you're James Harden. Tip your beard way up in the air so the officials can see it, and hopefully that gets the call if the actual contact didn't. That's why James Harden has a beard, by the way, because that beard gets him to the free throw line 6 times a game. Brian Robinson with a tough run for about 4. Speaking of bullying, you see the cop at that Texas A&M game? Yeah, I did. That cop should never be able to cash another overtime check because he works a football game ever again. That cop should be identified and banned from football stadiums in the entire state of Texas. That guy, you can't try to shoulder pop football players while you're walking past them because you're upset Texas A&M was getting their pants taken off of them in the first half. 3rd and 5. Niners need to do something right here. 3rd and 5. What do you got, Brock? Brock nearly throws a pick. Oh, my God, over the middle. It was a little high. He was looking for Ricky Pearsall. Again, that was a real nice peel away from the defender who was guarding Kittle. Dropped back in coverage to get in front of Pearsall and absolutely got his hands on that one. Nice defensive play. So on 4th and 5, the 49ers are going to be punting the ball back to Arizona with 5:20 left on the clock and an awful lot of time and all their timeouts to do damage with. Hey, what do you know? A good special teams play. Saran Neal downs the ball at the 10. So a very long field for the Cardinals when they come on back. MK, fire everybody. Just kidding. Thank you very much, MK. Yeah, JJ probably was opened underneath there, but, I guess this is the rust on Brock. Is Brock delivering a ginger football out there? Do his feet look uncomfortable? I haven't really noticed anything yet. He doesn't look funny. I don't think we need to put Mac Jones in right now, considering Brock is, 7 of 10 and 2 touchdowns. He's got a quarterback rating of 140.8. I think a perfect quarterback rating is 158 point something. So again, he's not the problem. The play of quarterback has not been the problem for the 49ers all season long. Yeah, look, you can't go broke taking a profit, right? If nothing is open, you take that check down. Don't force it. Pearsall looks lost at the mall. Well, sugar not, he has not looked good today. One catch, 0 yards for Ricky so far. By the way, here's what I really, really like. I wonder how Jillian and her room felt about the Trey McBride celebration. My wife is at her fantasy football league. What are they called? The SF Babes? Her fantasy football league got together for a little watch party. We got wings. Jillian made her a elote salad, which always kicks ass. I don't know what the other girls are there. Girls tie one on. I'm sure it's a whole bunch of eating like birds and White Claws. I'm suspicious. But go ahead. Tie one on today. Jillian, you took a lift. Come home good and drunk and happy. Honey, what'd you think of the pussy sniff celebration? Was it worth the 15 yards? It's nice to be able to bring in the wife on that. Yeah. Again, how's Brock doing right now? Fine. Yeah, he's fine. Brock is not standing out as ready to roll or the guy holding you back in one way or another. It's just normal Brock Purdy. Seriously. Yeah, I know this group of girls. I know almost every single girl involved in this group of girls. These are all girls who are, very much in shape, good-looking group of girls. There's not one of them who's going to eat like half a pizza today. Not one of them. Will any single girl actually devour 12 wings all by herself? Is there a 12-winger in the group? I doubt it. There's not a 12-winger in the group. Jillian wanted to bring a vat of elote salad. I'm like, why don't you take a couple of scoops out of there and save for dinner tonight for us? God. Oh, we got the Jillian's parents are watching the boys today. How about this? The boys today were brought to Chinatown to play in Chinatown, go get some dumplings, and they're going to go to the fortune cookie factory. Grandparents are just crushing it today with that. They're really helping out. By the way, it's champagne, dirty martini dip, and buffalo wings, actually. There you go, honey. First of all, there is a White Claw in the room. Just admit it right now. There's a White Claw in the room. You know it. I know it. We all know it. There's a White Claw in that room, honey. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Get off the field right here. You're going to get the ball back with great position. Get that ball out. Make that tackle. There you go. Big, big, big development right there for the 49ers. Was that a 3 and out? That was a defensive 3 and out, boys and girls. Second one forced today by the Niners. One offensive 3 and out, a defensive 3 and out. Oh, UCLA tits is definitely a 12-winger. Thank you. By the way, I feel like I need to explain this now. Melissa went to UCLA and she's built well. And before I could really learn her name, I told Jillian, her friend, UCLA tits, and that is stuck. And she knows she delivers the goods, so she's cool with it. You got to like a girl who knows she's dropping bombs in wartime. I appreciate that. Know what you're doing. Know who you are. Be who you are. If you got cannons, fire them. Again, if I were a chick with huge tits, they would be up to here in a push-up bra. I'd be like, 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we? Christian McCaffrey, room to run, still running. Picks up 12 right there. Nice gain by McCaffrey. Going around the right-hand side. McKivitz, a little downfield blocking for him there too. There you go, Christian. Damon, that possession was huge for game control. Yes, it was, Joe. That was a huge get off the field there for the 49ers. Again, it could really turn this game around here. 1st and 10, just over the 50-yard line in Cardinal territory. 2-minute warning approaching. This is the last play before the 2-minute warning hits. Unless were the 49ers trying to drop a Fugazi, jump off sides there, and then they false started? Who is that on? That better be on Arizona. Yeah, okay, good. Encroachment, Arizona. Good. Single. Let me tell you, there isn't a dude in here who's good enough for Melissa. I know that. Yeah, so my nicknames are not necessarily hard to decipher. Yeah, Kendrick Bourne almost got a little bit more in the way, right, of that run for McCaffrey than he was blocking downfield. Brett coming in. Who doesn't love the dirty pillows? I'm telling you, there's no way those pillows are dirty. By the way, Joe's applying for the job. Never met Melissa, but hello. Let's see if they can score before the half. That is the mission right here. Score before the half. Again, we're going to be tracking the 3-and-out ratio. The 49ers offense has suffered 1 3-and-out, and this 49ers defense has earned 2 3-and-outs. I don't know how many football games you're going to see them actually dial up 2 3-and-outs in any half of football. That's how bend, don't break they really are. But I do agree with Joe. I really do. That was such a momentum change and scoring before the half here because Arizona is getting the ball to start the third quarter. So a score right here that leaves them with no time to do anything. It's exactly the way you want to go into the locker room. Look at this is the best show. Football and matchmaking. Matchmaker, matchmaker, find me a rack. Again, never daunted. This is why do you think we get along so well? I'll just leave that up there. I'm not even going to read it. There you go. He's a lip reader. Okay, 1st and 5 for the 49ers. Ball at about the 45-yard line. Brock changing the play here. Now he calls a timeout. Coming out of a 2-minute warning, Brock's got to burn a timeout right there. He didn't see. Look, don't like what you see. Don't like what you don't like it. Call the timeout. You don't get a bonus by bringing extra timeouts into halftime. So okay, but you normally don't see the timeout needed right there after the 2-minute warning. So let's get our shit together. Yeah, no incels in the chat. Amen. Bad look. It is a bad look to have to call a timeout. But again, here, just get it right. Get it right. You're. I don't care. I don't care. All the clock management issues we have, that ain't one of them. I don't care at all. 1st and 5 once again. Christian McCaffrey spins off a tackle, falls forward, 1st down for the 49ers right there. McCaffrey's looking good today. McCaffrey is looking good today. "90 seconds. Ball snapped. Brock looked to find Juwan on a slant. Defender got his hand in there. Incomplete. Clock stopped. 2nd and 10. $1.25. These are all big plays here. This is all big play. Getting a touchdown. I think a touchdown here almost puts this game in the barn. I say that with a whole half of football still coming up. Kittle, little tight end screen. Again, feed George. Get him involved. Always great to see Barry in here. Barry Ford. Bang, bang, checking in. I'm with Mary, our daughter Melody, and the grandkids, Anea and Alonzo. We're listening to Uncle Damon. Oh, my God, you got grandkids. I'm talking about things I shouldn't be talking about in front of the grandkids. We'll keep it kid-friendly the rest of the way here, or at least try, Barry. Welcome to all of you. Bonfire time. That sounds like fun. Have that fire extinguisher near. But Barry, Mary, great-grandparents, love it. Okay, so 3rd and 3 here. 3rd and 3. Brock on the move, running. Flips one into, oh, you don't throw that. Oh, nearly an interception. Brock, what are you doing? It looked like Brock got caught in between. I'm going to throw it. I'm going to run it. He pulled up last second, throws it, and nearly throws it into trouble. And on 4th and 3, the 49ers are going to be rolling out a shaky Pinheiro today. Demarcus Robinson was wide open for a second, and when Brock saw him, he didn't process it fast enough, came to him late. Might have been a little personal foul shot on Brock there after he had got rid of the ball, but it doesn't matter. The kick is away, and it's good. I mean, look, two possession lead is what you're looking for going into halftime, and that's what they got right now. There you go. There's your update. 22-10. It's so funny. Eddie Pinheiro has missed 4-point after touchdowns, not a single field goal so far this year with the Niners. Again, as we're coming up on halftime, we're going to have a wave of people coming in and hanging out with us at halftime. We always do. So if you are so inclined, would you hit that like and subscribe button right now? That like button is going to push this show and the algorithm out even more. There's about to be more people running in. That's going to bring us a bigger second half audience. Thank you very much for hitting like and subscribe today. It helps the channel an awful lot when you do that. Hit notify as well. You really want to help the channel. My goodness. Okay. Special teams makes no mistakes right there. That's always happy to see. And so 2 timeouts for the Cardinals, an awful lot of field to work with. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, I thought so too here, Andy. There should have been a little flag there. Purdy was hit helmet to helmet, but it wasn't vicious. It was one of those like incidental contacts. And I hate that flag. Even if it's going to benefit the 49ers, I hate that flag. So you're never going to see me beg for it. Like helmets touch in a football game. Dart from Brissett to Wilson. First down. Big play. Already at midfield right there. Jeez, that was a quick strike. Oh, short-armed it. Hit the big pass, short-armed the short pass, incomplete, 2nd and 10, 32 seconds remaining in the half. Brian Robinson's going to eat in the second half. James, I hope you're right, because I got some Brian Robinson props that I need to see come on in today. So I hope so. Crash Bro Carson says DB equals the best watch party. Hop on in. Thank you very much. Look, a guy who I think does a great job, Chase Sr., he does it for Chat Sports. They have 100,000 people big watch parties. Now, that's a very much produced company, giving you a lot more razzle-dazzle than just me as a one-man show can give you. But I dream of the day where we get 100,000 people in for a watch party. Come on. Every time we get over 10,000, I get excited. So come on in. Hang out here. The water's fine. Thank you, Crash Bro. Second and 15. We got a ticking clock and a really nice tackle there from D. Winters. Underneath, and the Cardinals are going to burn a timeout right there. 3rd down. First of all, I see some reaction to me talking about Chase, and the only thing I can tell you is I think Chase does a really good job. For a guy who, isn't in the Bay Area, I think he lives in Texas. I think he does a really nice job. I'm always excited when he's able to come on my channel. I enjoy his work. I got nothing bad to say about that guy. Look, the internet's a big place. There's a lot of room for all of us. The only thing I do is envy that audience. I hope to get there someday. He's been at it for several years more than I. Hey, it's an interception for the 49ers. But of course, I think that as Malik Mustafa was coming in for that interception, he hurt somebody. Niner on Niner crime there, but an interception for a defense that could certainly take one. And if you can prevent the Cardinals from setting up a field goal here, you're going to want to do that. How about that? How about that? Damon, can you show us this game? No, I cannot broadcast the game and show it to you. Looks like Renardo Green caught the friendly fire right there from Mustafa. But, Renardo Green got hit hard as Mustafa came in for that interception. He nailed Green. But, man, that's a big interception. That's exactly what the 49ers defense needed right there. And you're going to go into the locker room with a 12-point lead over the Cardinals, and you'll take that. Should honestly be even better than a 12-point lead. But, again, we're not working on the best of margins with the 49ers. There you go. So 1st and 10, the question is, how aggressive will the 49ers be with 19 seconds and 2 timeouts? If I'm asking Brock to throw one as far as he can right here. Why not? Brock loads up, throws underneath. He's got a first down. Timeout. Round midfield. It was one of those can't go broke, taking a profit decisions right there from Brock. Let's see his footwork here. Oh, dude, his footwork does not look great. It doesn't look like he's got the right weight distribution. That ball did come in a little short-armed. Juwan Jennings did a nice job working his way back to that ball. All right. 12. It's been a very long first half, hasn't it? Very long first half here. Niners got 5 wide. One of them is McCaffrey. Looking for George Kittle on the sideline, and there is a pass interference there. That's definitely going against Arizona. Thompson with the pass interference. So 49ers just picked up some free yardage there. 5 seconds left, though. Not a lot of time to do anything here. I mean, would it be totally out of question to put in Mac Jones for the Hail Mary? They won't do that. They wouldn't do that. All right, we got Hail Mary time from the 50, right from midfield. And Arizona's going to use a timeout. I mean, they're going to drag this first half out as long as humanly possible, apparently. Again, Brock better get this to the end zone. All right. I don't think in the entire Kyle Shanahan era I've seen a Hail Mary get completed. No, it's just a throw underneath the Brock. It's a throw underneath, a quick slant for Jennings. It looked like they were going to throw, but they just tried to pick up some cheapo yardage there. And here comes Eddie Pinheiro. And this is going to be a big field goal that they're asking him to kick. By the way, that was a smart kind of little play right there from Kyle. We rip Kyle when we don't like what we see. I wasn't expecting that. Little slant to Jennings to just pick up 4 or 5. Probably the right thing to do. This would be a career-long 59-yard field goal for Eddie, and let's just say he owes this team 2 points for his 2 missed extra points, and that ball was blocked at the line. It had to come out low. It gets blocked. We got Dortch picking it up and running with it. Make a tackle. We got a flag on the play. Chaos has ensued. And let's make sure no one goes to the locker room at all here. Let's play this first half forever. Oh, contact on a defensive player from Calais Campbell, personal foul, and you can't end the half on a defensive penalty, and this is going to put Eddie in his field goal range. I mean, I got to tell you, I really don't see the penalty there. Where is that penalty? In this case, the Niners aren't going to ask to show it to me. Here comes the 47-yarder. I bet he drills this. Who says you can't drill that? Eddie Pinheiro, 47-yarder is good. And that's how you make up for missed extra points right there. The 49ers get aggressive at the end of the half to pick up a field goal instead of just putting the bow and arrow away. I like that. Good job. Good job. Again, the Arizona Cardinals are a bad football team. You're supposed to beat bad football teams, and the 49ers are right now. It is 25-10 at the half. Oh, let me put the little H up there in parentheses so you know exactly where we are in this one, right? I mean, come on. We got to really make this score bug as state-of-the-art as humanly possible. Boom. There you are. You're at halftime. 49ers fans, you're up 15 points at half. That's pretty damn good. We have nearly 1,000 people watching across all of the channels that we're streaming on, all of the services, I guess. We are here on YouTube, we are on Twitter, and we are on X we're on Twitch as well. Why not? Back to back 2 tickets to paradise. There you go. Take it, baby. Take it, take it, take it. Nice little start for the 49ers, man. That half took forever. I mean, this game started at 1:05. It is an hour and 40 to play a half of football. So that took a long time, but the Niners will take the outcome that they certainly have right there. We need to dive, boys and girls, my good friends, into some box scores here. We need to take a look at where this team is right now. We'll start with team stats because, again, individual performances, of course, that all matters, but not as much as what the team is doing. Let me kind of get in here, make that easy to see. Let me go over here, click on this, share that tab. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome to your halftime box score. Halftime, what are we looking at? A 14-10 first down advantage for the 49ers. They've only run 24 plays. Again, they were handed their first play from scrimmage at the 1-yard line thanks to a remarkable return from Sky Moore to start this game. Only 1 of 4 on third down for the 49ers. They've only got 167 yards. They're getting out-yardaged by this Cardinal team, but they're getting out time of possession very much as well here by nearly 10 minutes. Wow, look at that. 19:44 to 10:16. Only 1 penalty and 11 penalties so far on the Arizona Cardinals. If you're asking what is deciding this game right now, there it is right there. 11 penalties for 81 yards on the Cardinals, 1 penalty, 15 yards. That did take away a fourth down stop, so it felt big at the time. 44 rushing yards to 26 for the 49ers, 7 yards per play for the 49ers so far. They will take that. Let's have a look at the player box, shall we? Let's see how this is looking. We got this all set up so everyone can see it, I hope. Yes, yes. Everyone can see that. Fantastic. Again, Purdy. Can't ask for much more than that, right? 10 of 15. He's looked a little light on his feet. He really has. He doesn't look like he's planting with much authority right now, but 123 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a quarterback rating of 131.4. You'll take that in any half of football you ask a quarterback to basically play. Christian McCaffrey is averaging 6.5 yards per carry. That's his best number of the season against anybody over a half, is it not? It's got to be. Juwan Jennings, 4 carries, 54 yards. Kittle, 3 receptions, 47 yards. He's got the touchdown in the air today, along with McCaffrey, who scored 1 on the ground and 1 in the air. We got D. Winters leading the team in tackles so far, with Jair Brown right there next to him. So a very good half for the 49ers, and we have not said that very much this year. Again, a half where the 49ers will feel at home on the road. Of course they do, because, look, the Niners fill opposing. Thank you, brother. Thank you very, very much. RIP, last chance, Oakland U, Laney College, John Beam. Fuji, that is one of the saddest things. Such a sad thing. And all you can tell is what that guy meant to the community by the outpouring of love since the shooting. I mean, it's a tragedy of the first degree. It's awful. And again, Fuji says, all hail Rob C. I am not worthy. Look, Fuji, you more than are generous with the supers. There's no denying that. But when it comes to dunking from the free throw line, nobody like Rob C. throws it down. Nobody. Thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate you. Again, appreciate everybody being in here, whether you give a super or not, whether you hit like or subscribe or not. Just being in here, it's great to have you. It means a lot to me that you would spend your very important time hanging out with us. Mary Grace and I are watching in Georgia. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for watching all the way from Georgia, man. Thank you so very, very much. If you would all hit like and subscribe, we'd have more than the 1,000 people that are watching right now across all 3 of our platforms, with almost 480 people watching on YouTube alone, between X, between Twitter and Twitch. Got a nice little audience here. Thank you so very, very much. Let's bring even more in by hitting like and subscribe. Loving the watch party. Thank you very, very much. Let's go. Again, here it is. Loving that watch party. Thank you so very, very much. We're checking in from Mississippi. Gregory, welcome in from Mississippi. Arkansas, 501 Dreadhead Trucker. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Arkansas. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you very much, Michael. The damn phone was charging. Security had it. It's all right. Again, we are, 3 supers away from hitting a Club Plus? I didn't think at all we were going to get to Club Plus before the fourth quarter. So again, nice, generous crowd today, and everyone should be in a good mood. Again, the 49ers sitting pretty. And they should be. I'm going to tell you, if they win this game today in overwhelmingly convincing fashion, if Arizona does nothing to put the scare of God into anybody, even if they do, I'm going to say the same thing that I've said 3-4 weeks in a row here. There's nothing to really learn from this. Burn the tape. Burn the tape. This is not a good Arizona team. This is just about handling your business. This was a business trip to the desert. The Arizona Cardinals have not beaten a football team over 500 in over a calendar year for the first time all season long. The 49ers are facing a team that is more banged up than they are. This needed to be a win today. I didn't need it to be a big win. I didn't need it to be an impressive win. It just has to go into the win column. They're 30 minutes away from putting this one into the win column. Looking good, 25-10, offense doing what it needs to do, 2 3-and-outs and a turnover already for this defense today. That's a really good defensive afternoon for the 49ers. Bend, don't breaks. So here we are. Third quarter is underway. Arizona's got the ball, and the ball comes out to the 31-yard line. Dortch. Don't get dorched. The 49ers have not really been dorched here today. First time watching the live stream party this year, watching in Riverside, in the Russian River here in Jenner. Bang, bang. 415 T-Dub. Thank you very much for taking me on that nice vacation with you. Fuji says, do you think Mike McDaniel can save his job with wins? I think pretty much the goal here is to tank. Big first play of the day, of this half, excuse me. Looking for Wilson way downfield. Nice job there. Was that Diamador Lenor? Brissett was big play hunting, and Diamador Lenor was in stride with Wilson that entire way. Very nice defensive play to open up the second half for Diamador Lenor. Again, player you were hoping was going to play this week after appearing on the injury report late in the week. It is good to have him out there, and that was a very nice play. Again, Stefan, we're not saying anyone looks awesome this year. We've missed a couple of point after touchdowns already. They've given up a big kick. It's better. It's improved for sure. This is a better special teams unit than last year. They're not far and away the worst in football, but still plenty of room to improve every single time I look up. Oh, by the way, drink, everybody. That's not what our super was going to be. Our super was going to be, quite simply, this. We told you we'd go to a little Club Plus. A little Club Plus, if we hit the 50 supers, which we have, that means we're going to bring up another goal, everybody. Let's just do it again. Let's play it again, Sam. Next goal, be how about aggressive bottle pull for another 50 supers? I mean, come on. There we go. Man, I'll tell you, we don't often reach our goal of 50 supers by right after halftime. We did today. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate that. Hey, maybe I will be able to make it to that Big Ten championship game in Indy after all. Again, 3rd and 3. Get off the field. Get off the field. A 3rd, a 3 and out to begin the day, to begin this half, excuse me. Right here, sounds pretty good. They're going to be short. They're going to be short. Brissett completed the pass, but he's short of the line to gain. Okay. This is not decision time. You're going to be punting, Arizona. Although 4th and inches, that is a new world we live in, but if you're Arizona, you got to kick this away. No. Brissett's still out there. This could be a whole lot of barking. They're going to try to draw off sides. No, they're running a play. And it's going to be a touchdown. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Flag on the play is the best thing I can say about that. But Jesus, Knight just took that ball and housed it. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. By the way, never daunted. Let's go. Dropping 10. Rob C. Rob C apparently wants me to go to the Big Ten title game too. He's coming in with another 100 spot. Rob, dude, come on, man. Now you're making me blush. Are they saying there's a holding penalty on that? Or illegal shift formation? Is that against Arizona? That's the biggest break of the year for the 49ers right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Did you see who was held there, too? Did you see who was held? That was Nick Martin. Nick Martin got held on that play. It's 4th and 11. It is going to be a punt. Oh, my God. The Niners needed that. They needed that big time. Rob, thank you so very much, man. The great Rob C. Sky Moore is going to take that punt, and he's moving forward. Hold on to that ball. He's got it over the 30. Okay, Sky. Okay. So, by the way, that officially does count as a 3 and out for the 49ers. For a second there, it wasn't counting, but it did count. Whew. Whew. There are a couple of big swinging momentum plays in this game, and that was just one of them. Rob C. is Jillian popping more champagne. Oh, you're right. Jillian, have you seen that we've gotten that from, hopefully Jillian isn't using like the drinking app to order more champagne now that we see that we're swimming in it today. That's Big Ten title game money, honey. Man. Oh, you're right. It's no longer halftime. Christopher, thank you. Let's update that scoreboard, shall we? Yes, we will. We'll update that scoreboard. Again, I'm just one man. Just one man. Again, if you had ordered Ike's at halftime, hopefully you have it right now and you're enjoying a delicious sandwich. If you ordered it when the game started, you've got it now that hopefully it's at halftime. You can order it one now, and then all of a sudden you're going to have a nice sandwich waiting for you when our night game starts tonight. Get yourself to Ike's, and if there isn't an Ike's in your area, I hope there is one soon. Sign up for that Love Rewards program. Get yourself to the Dubliner West portal and our friends at Sleeper. Oh, yes. Our friends at Sleeper. Let me tell you how it's going right now. You can get a $100 deposit match up to $100 when you use promo code Damon on the link in the description. I am already looking pretty good here. We got McCaffrey within any time. We got Brissett absolutely trending to over 21 and a half completions. What I do need, here's what we need. We need the Niners to score right here, and then Brian Robinson to be asked to do a lot of the heavy lifting the rest of the game. That's going to get me in the barn on Sleeper. Hopefully you'll be in the barn on Sleeper too, no matter where you are. Thank you so very much for being here and hanging out with us today. It means an awful lot to have you here. Okay. So now, first possession of the second half. What do the Niners got for us? What do the Niners got for us here? Oh, Dave, how about this? Dave has become a member. Thank you, Dave, for becoming a member of the Initiated. Kyle Juszczyk in space gets that ball over the 50. Kyle Juszczyk, the blocking fullback. Kyle Juszczyk, the receiving fullback. It's a weapon that should be used more. Really should. Thank you very much. Party time at Damon's. Yeah, we will be turning off Club Plus here in just a second. Bill says, what percentage of SC does YouTube take? Want those to you? What percentage of SC does YouTube take? I don't even, what is SC? I don't even know. What do you mean? Oh, what percentage does a super chat take? I think it's 10. Or no, it's 20%, I believe. Is it 30? It's a chunk. But again, thank you. Maybe we should just be putting up the Venmo. Great content as always. Ben, thank you very much. We are at 50. That's why we're partying right now. Club Plus is open. Joe says Niners now need to turn Glendale into a party. Let's go. Jeb says going out to dinner with the fam, so can't stay to the end, but feeling good for this game. Go Niners. Have a great dinner. Thank you so much, Jeb. 2nd and 10. Purdy throws back to McCaffrey. He's got blockers in front of him. McCaffrey picks up a first down right there on 2nd and 10. Nice play. Yeah, it's the Google overlords get their cut. Thank you very much. You're the light when there is darkness. Oh, Shannon, thank you very much. Again, there isn't that much darkness around the 49ers. It's a little cloudy. But all things considered, it's been a hell of a year for them. It really has. Damon, next week I'll join your channel. YouTube kills us. Thank you, Anthony. Hope to get you. KNTV Fox is freezing. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Again, we restarted the router, so hopefully we're not freezing. All right, unplugging the squeakiest disco ball in America. Let's get the lights back on. Let's bring it back up. And you know what? Just to show you that it's all in good faith, folks, let's take our first bottle pull of the game today. I promised an aggressive bottle pull. Should we come in with another 50 supers, which would be incredibly aggressive? We'll find out if it happens, but ha-ha. Yeah, cheers to everyone. Cheers. Party up in here. Salute. Chug, chug. Again, we're not chugging. We'll take an aggressive sip. Where's the mirror ball? Maybe next season. Maybe next season we'll include like a straight up laser light show. Let's see how the channel is a year from now. I do. I like the bullet ride too. Jay Winter. It's good. Norris coming in. Just a little sprinkle in the ganja jar. Thank you so much, Norris. I really do appreciate that. Indeed. Christopher Skoll. Thank you very, very much. So the Niners going to have the ball back here, right? We got an official timeout here. 1st and 10, 11 minutes, 10:58, 10:57 on my TV, 10:55, 10:53. Ball is snapped. McCaffrey up the middle, picks up about 5. Nice run there by McCaffrey up the middle. The multitasking master. Love you keeping these little chats with you. Oh, hey, look. Thank God we can do this together. I got to tell you, I have more fun doing this than I think any radio show I ever hosted. Seriously, this is an awful lot of fun. I love doing it. Sometimes that's the only thing that keeps me coming back. All right, 2nd and 5. Ooh, little play action that kind of fooled me too. My eyes followed McCaffrey there, but Purdy turns around, whips it to Kittle. Hey, diddle, diddle. That's a 1st down. George going out, sprinkling it. It was a nice little play. Nice design. Get Smiley, Club Plus, best score bug in the business too. Thank you, Smiley. Again, Purdy's making some good decisions here. Just outside the Cardinals' 20-yard line, we got McCaffrey carrying it, picks up about 4. There you go. Staying on schedule. Staying on schedule. That's all you're looking to do. Matthew, what it says here on Purdy, he just completed a pass. Yeah, staying on schedule. That's what you want. That's what you need. Again, you get some people who are so upset with Brock Purdy, they'll try to dunk on him by saying all he does was completed that pass. Like that's what you're supposed to do. 2nd and 5 from the 16. Brock, again, just another little dump off to McCaffrey, who gets tackled around his hips. No blocking right there. He gets dumped. Maybe that was even for a loss. (25-10). 49ers just looking to pad a lead of already more than 2 scores here. This is a nice drive that's taken already 4 minutes off the clock. Here's the 8th play of this drive on 3rd and 4. Again, you just want to keep this clock ticking. Brock looking to get out of trouble. He loses 6-7 yards on a sack. Brock, just get rid of it, man. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, Colton McKivitz. Pinheiro is going to slip this one through. There you go. Another 3 for Eddie. Again, point after touchdown, not so much. But the field goal goes through once again, and now it is officially a 3-possession game. A 3-possession game for the 49ers. Cardinals could go for 2 touchdowns, 2 point afters, and they still aren't catching up to the 49ers. Up 18. This is exactly what they needed. Shedeur Sanders time. Oh, what? Is it Shedeur Sanders time in Cleveland? Is he really in a game right now? Again, it's great to see you in here. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the chats. We got over 1,000 people watching across all of our platform right now. If all of you headed to YouTube, oh my God, and watched over there, it just make the algorithm grow. Again, thanks for watching on X. Thanks for watching on Twitch. But preferably, you come over and watch on YouTube, and when you're over here, you tap that thumbs up button. You give us a like, you give us a subscribe. That would be the ideal way to watch. By the way, we are at 359 likes with nearly 1,000 people, over 1,000 people watching. I think we can get that up a little. We could get that up. Can we get to 500 likes today? Can we get there? It's aggressive. Joe comes on. How nice would the elusive pick 6 be right now? Well, I mean, it would be the cigarette right out in the middle of the forehead for the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, find me the bad time for a pick 6. Never a bad time for one of those. Again, let me click back into this box score here. Purdy is 14 of 19 for 166 yards, 8.7 average, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's been sacked once just there on that last play before the field goal. Stefan says, it might be a hot take, but I don't think Purdy looks that good. Slower decisions, passes, almost interceptions, slower scrambles. He's not healthy. I mean, I'll call it rusty. I'll call it rusty and working his way back. I mean, I didn't expect him to be standard operating procedure today, which is why I thought sticking with Mac Jones might have been the right decision. But the player plays when the player's ready to go, and everyone involved in Ninerland said he was ready, so here he is. He does not look as dialed in, but I'll tell you what, he doesn't look bad either. Doesn't look bad either. I mean, what's going to be really interesting is how Purdy's toe feels tomorrow morning after this one. Hopefully there's no further injury, but just what level of soreness does he have after this? So 1st and 10 for Arizona. This will not be a 3-and-out because that's a first down, unless, of course, this is a flag that brings that play back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Again, we're going to be tracking defensive 3-and-out. So that is a holding on the Arizona Cardinals. So a chance for a 3-and-out, I guess, does exist here. Yeah, did they just give a little love to Pat Tillman? I thought I saw that too. What can you say for Pat Tillman other than that's a real man right there. He's more of a man than I will ever be. Pat Tillman. That guy's a stud. And the way that his story was manipulated was very sad, but there's no doubt Pat Tillman, true American hero. So on 1st and 20, play action, and this won't be a 3rd and out either because that is a 20-yard completion to Michael Wilson. And oh, by the way, Jacoby Brissett, if you don't mind me sharing this, Jacoby Brissett, my good friends, as far as sleeper props go, just hit that over. That was completion number 23 for Jacoby Brissett. So now I need Brian Robinson to start toting that rock. Brian Robinson is 3 carries for 5 yards. I need him over 21.5. This is get Christian fewer touches in this half if I've ever seen it. So hopefully that all works out for the kid. Man, wide open. Wilson again. He's having a day, man. What's with these open players? Look, it's bend, don't break, man. This is a bend, don't break, and you're going to see this all year. There is no game available to the Niners remaining in this season where they're going to dominate defensively. They're just not built to do that. They won't do that. So bend, don't break is the best you're going to get all year. So don't be surprised when you see shit like this. 8 catches and 130 yards. This is the first career game with over 100 receptions for Wilson. So a career day against the Niners. A flag on the play. Is that an illegal shift against Arizona? That's either an illegal shift or it is holding. No, illegal shift. Thought that looked a little funny. I mean, how many penalties for the Cardinals? 15 penalties for 110 yards. It's good to see Arizona coming up on the schedule, isn't it? Again, as our Cleveland correspondent, Smiley Dan, reported originally, Shador is in the game, and we got confirmation now. 2 viewers can't be wrong. Oh, it's a pick. Oh, my God. What do you know? Diamador Lenor running. He's still up. He's still weaving through traffic. Diamador Lenor to the 30. He's going to try to put this in the end zone. He comes on back and finally gets tripped up at the 14-yard line. Diamador Lenor. He doesn't even have the energy to take this for the posse pose into the end zone. He just ran his fanny off right there. Woo! There you go. The second interception of the game. Look at that. Just Lenore just came and read the shit out of that. Oh my God. He was sitting on curious eyes. He jumped that route like it was a kid in an alley. Oh my gosh. What a catch by Diamador Lenore. What a return for him as well. Now, if you're the 49ers, it is Brian Robinson slamming into running time. Look at Saleh is bouncing up and down. He's so happy. Robert Saleh. Oh, my God. He looked like he was on a trampoline right there. There you go, Niners fans. And on cue, Brian Robinson lugs it for about 5 or 6. Feels like a great time to run a 4-minute drill to get you into the fourth quarter. Barry Ford. Have the injuries diminished Brock? No, I don't think he's a diminished player here, Barry. I just think he's going to work himself back into game shape a little bit. I mean, I didn't expect Brock to come out here and look like, hey, he'd played every down this season. It's tough getting back into rhythm. It really is. So, again, today's a day where Brock has looked a tiny little bit off. His mechanics are a little bit off, but the results are pretty much getting what you need, including a first down right there to George Kittle. Yeah, Joe, you said he almost had it right there. You called for that pick 6, Joe. Joe, you've been having some pretty good predictions over the past couple weeks. Some of them good, some of them bad, but I mean, like bad going against the Niners, but you get it right. So keep it up, Joe. Keep it up. First and goal. Clock just got under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Again, I don't even want to see a touchdown right here. Just go ahead, run the ball, keep the clock going, or you can have Brock throw it over everybody who's looking for Ricky Pearsall, and you stop the clock. See, you don't stop the clock right there, Kyle. You don't. Run the ball. Come on. I mean, you don't stop the clock there. George Kittle's feeling it right now. Feeling a little spicy. Brian Robinson, a little play action. Brock looks to throw it to the back of the end zone. Jennings was there, but he threw it over everyone. I think that was an intentional throw it out of the back of the end zone. I'll tell you, they're rolling Brock out like they are not worried about that toe at all. I just don't know if you need to call that play right now, Kyle. Again, you do understand that a ticking clock here is good for you, don't you? Back in the end zone to George Kittle. Touchdown. By the way, I'm going against George in fantasy, and he's having a huge day today. George Kittle, touchdown. How about that? When was the last 2-pick game? It's been a while. There is no doubt about that. Thank you, T. It's been a long time. I mean, just finding one in a game was really hard there for a while, right? George Kittle, hey diddle diddle. There you go. Six catches, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns for George Kittle. And I would agree with you here. Can we get Christian McCaffrey out of this game? It's time to take Christian McCaffrey out of this football game. Okay. Excuse me. I have a score to update. Boom. 28-10. Oh, no, excuse me. Wait a minute. No, wait. What am I doing? Hold on. 34-10. There we go. Update. Save. Boom. There you go. Got to hit that save. My goodness. Yeah, I would agree with this right here. Take Christian McCaffrey's helmet away the rest of the game. Look, I'm a McCaffrey fantasy owner. George Kittle's kicking my ass today. I want McCaffrey out of this game right now. By the way, Jillian's having a good day. Put 6 on you. Jillian knows I'm going against Kittle today. Look at my wife at a drunken girl football watch party talking shit to me on the YouTube live stream. That's awesome. I mean, isn't technology amazing? Hey, Jillian, how about you get every single chick in that party to drop a super on your boy? How about that? You not included, Jillian. Why don't you get every girl at your party to drop a super, or at least have UCLA tits? Like, send me a little pic. I mean, let's spice this up. You want to have a great day for the Niners? Let's really have a great day. Oh, we want bottle pulls. People are asking for bottle pulls. Just surpassed Steve Young and Brent Jones all time. George Kittle's special. Yeah, by the way, I mean, you might be in a land here where it's officially time to get Brock out of this game, right? Let's get Brock Purdy out of this game. Have Mac bring you on home. Okay, so Lyle, if you're asking for pottle bulls, how do we say no to that? Damon, is Jillian going to be talking some shit next Saturday during the big game? I'm going to tell you right now, my wife hates Stanford. Hates Stanford. So, yeah, she will. See how many White Claws she puts down. Oh, hey, Sugar now just wants a group photo. Barry coming in. Go, Jillian. Thank you, Barry. Okay. See, Jillian, getting spicy. Go Bears. F the trees. That's what I'm talking about, honey. Triple bottle pull. 000 bottle pulls. All right, let's play some good defense still here. This game's not over. Is that ball out? Is that a fumble? No, they're saying that tackle was stopped. Was that ball carrier down, man? Was that just a quick whistle right there, taking a fumble away from the 49ers defense? I mean, yeah, his momentum was stopped, but that should be a fumble. But they've already run another play. Oh, wait, I am 1 point off. Hold on. Let's get this right. Again, you can't have the best score bug in America and have the wrong score up there. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Here's to bottle pulls and swimming with the bow-legged women. Bow-legged women, sorry. Yeah. Here is to swimming with the bow-legged women and the bottle pulls. Oh, Jillian just texted me, too, that there's a group shot. Oh, look at all the girls. You're looking fantastic. Look at these ladies. Oh, Jillian even dropping a little shoulder on us. Looking great. Now, here's the thing. Can I share this? Can I share the picture? Let me see if I can email it to myself and show you what all the ladies are doing today. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to be distracted here. Don't want to be distracted. What are they working on? Who are they working on? Who are they working on? I mean, can the 49ers get out of today without an injury? Again, more incentive, right? More incentive to get Christian McCaffrey out of this game right there in front of you, Kyle. Take notes. Take notes. By the way, since we are sharing, let me share this with you right here. We have gotten a 650 to go after that 48,000. That's a nice little start today. I want even more. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button now. Now we're getting aggressive. I do think we can maybe get to 50,000 by the bye week. But I need all the newbies in here to hit that subscribe button if you would, please. Oh, my God. For the third time today, Rob C. is coming with a $100 super chat. Rob C. note has become Rob Triple C's today. Triple C's sound like a cup size that Jillian might be hanging out with today. But my God, this is Rob's third $100 super chat today. Good God, Rob. You're a Hall of Famer. Exactly. Look at that. I mean, come on. Rob C., Hall of Famer. Good God, Rob, thank you so much. I mean, muy agresivo. And I really do appreciate that. All right. Oh, we got another. There you go. Thank you. Somebody just hit that subscribe button out there. Ryan says Rams might be the best team in football. They are handling the Hawks. Look, the Rams are legit. The Rams are very good. We know that. You've seen that firsthand with your own two eyes. So, the best thing I can tell you is that it's week to week all the time. And hopefully, should the 49ers see the Rams again in the postseason, it'll be a good week for them and a bad week for the Rams. By the way, while I have been talking to you, gathering information, I've also, with my other hand, officially added the group shot of Jillian's friends. Okay? Do you want to see the group shot? I tell you what, if we get 19 more supers in here, if we get to 200 supers in here today, we will show you the group shot. That's the payoff. It's not another bottle pull. You get to see the girls. Now the pressure's on, right? Now the pressure's on. Again, Rob, I just have to put that up one more time. Unbelievable. Fuji Simeon is competing against Rob in a tip at the fight club, in tip fight at the club. Look, Fuji, you apologize for nothing, not never. You are as generous a super chatter as we could ever hope for, me and Kruger. So thank you so very, very much. Rob just comes in with just buckets of money, though. He does. I don't know what Rob does for a living, but he's doing it better than any of us. Jacoby Brissett, again, escapes a sacked opportunity right there, falls forward for nearly a touchdown. Flag on the play. It's going to be holding on Arizona. Arizona's got a penalty every single time you look up today. Rita, Jillian, tamales for the big game? BTY? Go Indiana? DB earns a pull today. Thank you very, very much. Damn it, Damon. Give the people what they want. Samuel Winchester. Here you go. 19 more. That isn't asking for much. Joe coming in. Look, Joe, you've been so generous today. Here you go. Let's get the Niners the ball back here. Let's watch this possession, and then we'll get to it. Second and goal. Again, look, Brissett, he's thrown the 2 interceptions, but he's 30 of 37 for 311 yards today. He's got nobody out there helping him, basically. Second and goal, Brissett has that ball batted down. Did Alfred Collins get his hands on that? I think Alfred Collins might have gotten a bid on that. So third and goal. Mike, I love you. He says, no margin for error. You've got a huge margin for error. You got a 25-point lead. Sugar not. Here's my couch money. Thank you very much, Sugar. Appreciate it. For the screenshot, appreciate the show. So it's not UCLA that's showing the goodies, but she's in the shot. Cheers, Rob C. Now let's see that photo. All right, here you go. We're in a commercial right now. I will show you the photo. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here's Jillian and company today. Get this down. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Would you quit YouTube if you got a full-time radio job? Bill, I'm never quitting YouTube. Because YouTube's always going to be here, and I'm going to tell you, I don't know how much longer radio is in any way, shape, or form. So, no, I'm not going anywhere, baby. I'm not going anywhere. But these ladies are. Look at these foxes. First of all, Jillian just throwing crazy shoulder all the way out there on the. Look at Shameless. Is it skin to win? First of all, are you girls watching the game? How come the fucking TV's not even on behind you? What are you doing? How come the TV's not even on behind you there? Jillian throwing crazy shoulder. Alana, married. She's off the market, boys. Great. Look at her right in the middle. The tallest one of them all. UCLA. Going to great heights. She has great depth as well as a person, as a thinker, and as a cup size. She filleth the cups. Good person, too. She's awesome. You like to hang out with a chick who's cool? There you go. Melissa. Look at these fantasy football babes. By the way, Jillian's been working those over-the-shoulder presses. She got some serious shoulders on her right now. So there you go. Those are the girls. Having a good time. Getting all kinds of mom drunk at the party. So, babes say use the other photo. No, I'm not downloading the other. I got one at a time. It's all I got. You got what you got. Next time, skin to win, honey. That's the photo you get. And look, hubba hubba. There you go. Yeah, damn. Middle lady. Holy smokes. See, we know. Hunka Dunka, which is got to be expressive of something. Okay, pass for Brissett. Touchdown. No, ball's out. Ball is out. Keon White falls on that fumbled ball. It was punched out just as it was going in. Oh, my God. A third turnover right on the doorstep for the 49ers defense. It is a good football game for the Niners. If you are a 49er fan at this game, you're having a great time. You're having a great time today. Oh, my God. Yeah, you're asking way too much of Big Daddy Damon over here, Jillian. If you think I can share the second picture, one at a time. Sure, Miss DB KNBR Sports Phone Days. Well, all I can say to that is, oy, oy, oy. And I gotta say, I'm just fired. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That's not it.
Pounded it, pound it, pound it, pound it.
That's it. By the way, the picture of those girls,
Pound it, pound it, pound it, pound it.
that's what we're talking about.
Oy, oy, oy!
Mike Val, that's my new headliner. By the way, Mary says, beautiful. There you go. Mary in Memphis just gave all of you ladies the thumbs up. It's confirmed. How many of those beauties are on the market? I think 3. The other photo's too risque. No, it's not that. It's not that risque. It's the same. You're all the same. You're just standing in different order. You do have the TV on in the other photo, so you don't look like a whole bunch of posers eating wings and not even watching football. So I'll give you that. Again, beauty's on the market. All of a sudden, forget about the game, right? Forgot about the game right there. Ladies, you're killing it. Upton Stout forcing that fumble. That's big time right there. Again, why is Purdy still in the game? Why is Christian McCaffrey still in the game? Why is George Kittle still in this game? You're up 25 in the fourth quarter. You can't close that out? Well, it is 4th and 2, or yeah, they couldn't even pick up a first down right there. What the hell is that? Jillian says there are several babies on the market. Inquiries directed to Jillian. Okay. Morstead gets that ball out, gets a nice little bounce there. Now see if 49ers special teams can make a tackle. There is a flag in on that tackle. I think they're going to get a helmet to helmet. So after denying a goal line score, the Cardinals are going to get advantageous field position here and, have reason to at least be part of this game still. Is that Gifford down? Oh, holding on the Cardinals and their return team. So that wasn't on the Niners. Wayne says, you're a blessed man, Damon. Appreciate you. I am. I'm a pretty damn lucky guy. There's no doubt about it. Again, this is a montage of big mistakes. Look at Stout forcing that fumble. That's nice right there. Gifford got popped. Yeah, Bethune and Gifford both rattled in this game. Look at that. That's the blue tent strut right there from Gifford. That is the blue tent strut. You go straight to a blue tent walking like that. You got to like a Kathy Lee Gifford reference here. Gifford dumps in the blue tent. Oh, did Sam turn into a pumpkin today? Darnold, 4 picks. Oh my. The pumpkin. game break. Apparently, Kareem Hunt just twisted in a touchdown. So we got a game in Denver right now. Over the middle catch by the Cardinals. That's going to set up 3rd and about 5, I'm guessing. 3rd and 5. Cardinals are trying to play fast now. McBride, nice catch, stays in bound. No, did he step out of bounds? Oh, look at McBride's trying to flop, pick up some flags there. Okay. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did it again. He did it again. Rob, you're about to make this my single most profitable day, I think, on my history of YouTube. Oh, my God. Rob did it again. $400 in super chats from just Rob alone today. Holy mackerel, Rob. What a bonanza. What, Jim, did I miss this one earlier? What a bonanza. Indiana Jim. It's a bonanza for the girls eating wings. It's a bonanza for us here on the Super Chat. It's been a bonanza on the 49ers for the scoreboard. This is a good day for us good folks here in San Francisco, apparently. Quadruple C's. Seriously, now we're getting into UCLA tits category. That's something else, the quadruple C's. I just got a big block of ice in here now. I need a little bit more water. I might run and fill up real quick. Is it me or is this the longest football game that has ever been played? Another catch by McBride, close to a first down. And all right, while that's happening, let me go real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Okay. Did I miss much? The Cardinals come back in this game yet? No? Okay, good. Rob is coming through. Unbelievable. Rob bet Niners today. By the way, the babies want to know, is Rob C-Note single? That's, there you go. Man, that just shows you what the ladies are after. We don't even need a picture of Rob. Is he single? This guy's splashing cash. Ladies, thanks for letting us know what really matters. I honestly don't know, but I would set him up with all of you. Look at it this way. Rob has definitely earned one Melissa motorboat today at the very least, right? Fuji wants to drop a bottle pull for Rob C. Rob, you are indeed the man, and oh my God, we have reached another 100 supers, didn't it again? Just make it a clean 500. Need another 104 from Rob C. Look, no. I think we've done enough. By the way, a little love from Jillian for all of you. Little love for Jillian. You're all awesome. Love the Plusers. Indeed, we do. To all the ladies, all those ladies have chest arthritis. Wait, touchdown, McBride. Yeah, that happened, Chico State. That happened. There will be a post-game bowl of celebration. We got a 2-point attempt here for Arizona. I'm not even really watching the game at this point. This is a burn the tape game. It's great that the 49ers are playing great today. The Cardinals are bad enough to where it really doesn't matter. Got a little wildcat action right there. Tackles all around. Unsuccessful. So we are going to top out at 16 there. Save that. Put that up. There you go. Well, now, I'm dead serious. If Christian McCaffrey plays again today, something is so mentally wrong with Kyle Shanahan that George Kittle should not play another snap today. I'd even get Brock Purdy out of the game. I'd have Mac Jones the rest of the way here. If you want to give Brock the day, though, because he's happy to be back, okay. But I am not exposing him to anything other than 3 and out. Just a quick 3-step drop ball gone. That's all I want to see from Brock if he remains in this game. I want to see McCaffrey out. I want to see Kittle out. They should not be playing again today. Got to even get Trent Williams out of there. Considered Venmo and Super Chat like Chat Sports. That's the thing, Bill. I think maybe we should do that. But if you send it via Venmo, I don't have a producer here to then put that generous act up on my screen for me because it comes from, and I don't want to not celebrate your generosity and allowing it to be part of it and the supers. Let's us do that. We need the behind the scenes view one day. It's definitely not impressive here. Not sure if this is news breaking, but Eddie De Niro is coming up as questionable in my ESPN fantasy app. Brett, I did not know that. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything about him being injured or questionable at all. Damon, would you show the pic again? I'm asking for the whole chat. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll put it up again here. Let's get the ladies involved. By the way, we went to over. We need one more bottle pull. That's for sure, because this is a day of super chat generosity that, unlike I think during the actual Super Bowl 2 years ago, we have not seen. Cheers. And as much as as much as Rob has done the heavy lifting today, everyone else, with your generosity, your sprinkles, it means a lot. It means an awful lot. Thank you very much. All right, T-Guns, here we go. There they are again. I wish I knew everybody's name here. The tallest girl is UCLA Tits. She's not even really showing the guns right there. Those are kind of muted. Again, look at Jillian just throwing shoulder in her. By the way, I bought her that Niners jacket. I bought her a velvet satin 49ers jacket. One of my first gifts to her. Look at the shoulder she's showing. Look at that. That's the come hither look right there. Dude, I might get some tonight. I'm just throwing that out there. Tonight could be my night. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Now Jillian's like, take the picture down. So there you go. Hopefully we were able to give the crowd what they wanted. Inquiring minds want to know, how are the wings? Again, Christian McCaffrey is still in this game. And so is George Kittle. Why? By the way, if I don't make my Brian Robinson super because Christian McCaffrey is getting force-fed the ball with a huge lead in the fourth quarter. I'm just going to be fucking pissed. Seriously, this is all I need. This is all I need, folks. All I need right here. Brian Robinson over 21 and a half rushing yards. He is sitting on 13 right now. Christian McCaffrey in the game. Another carry for Christian McCaffrey. Again, what do you want him? What do you want to get his femur snapped here, Kyle? Good God. And look at it this way. Christian McCaffrey is my fantasy back. You're just saying, Damon, you just want Brian Robinson in there for your sleeper pick. Well, yeah, kind of. But no, from a what the fuck are you doing, Kyle? I mean, that would maybe be my first question after this game was like, how could the 49ers ruin a good day of football with an injury right here to a player that matters? I am 69 Freak says, I have two goals in life. One, getting Ratto on here. Two is getting Jillian to spell her name right. Yeah, it's Jillian with the G. And Ray's got nothing for me. By the way, Brock just gave up on that play. He just sacrificed his body. It was all wrong. What is going on? I'll tell you, Kyle, if you really wanted to just have a, instead of installing a lot of confidence, if you wanted to use the fourth quarter to make your entire fan base go, what the fuck? Brian Robinson cut wrong. Purdy just gave himself up right there. What is going on? What is going on? Get after it, Damon. Bill says, I assume that you had a large staff. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Christian McCaffrey's catching hospital balls. I mean, I'm not even impressed any. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing there? Christian McCaffrey up in the air catching hospital balls. Why? It's going to set up a 4th and 1. Oh, no, never mind. They're saying it's a 1st and 10 now for the Niners. They did pick that up. McCaffrey did. I don't get it. Like, I know there's a lot about football. I'll never be able to really understand the way that a football coach does, but I understand risk assessment. And what is the reward of having Christian McCaffrey in this game? You're gonna win the game. So you can't really win the game more. Again, McCaffrey up the middle. It's a great run for him. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt as he brings the ball down to the 4-yard line. It's a great run for Christian McCaffrey. He should not be in this game. I just, I know you can't coach scared or play scared, but there's also a level of stupid that is on full display right here. There's a level of asking for it that we're really watching right now that should offend all of you. Knowing that this team's number one exposed weakest link is staggering injuries to important players. What the fuck are you doing right here, Kyle? I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. McCaffrey again. And it's a touchdown for Christian McCaffrey. Again, this is wonderful for me in fantasy football. It's great for the Niners. It's great for McCaffrey's day. What the fuck are you doing? That's the worst touchdown they're going to score all year because you exposed George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey for no reason at all. You did not need to score there. You don't need more points. This game's over. They're going to go. Are they going to go for 2? They're going to go for 2 with McCaffrey and Kittle. So Pinheiro might have a hamstring injury. And by the way, Brock just got sacked. He's lucky he didn't get hurt. Again, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't seem like many of you get it either. By the way, Jillian's from right to left. Hold on. Let me get the girls up again here for you. There you go. From right to left. Jillian, Alana, Lizzie, Marissa, a.k.a. UCLA Tits, Colleen, Kathleen, go Niners. There you go. Now you all know. Ladies, you've all set yourself up to be stalked by a very good group of people here. Again, Eddie P is hurt. Great. So we did get some. So again, even though there is an injury, no one's going to take any notes on that. No one's going to take any notes on, here's an injury. We've got linebackers injured. We got a kicker injured. Do you really want to go ahead and get your starting tight end, quarterback, or running back injured as well? Because it seems like it. It seems like it. $41-16. Again, if Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle play another snap in this game, I almost want both of them hurt. I really, just to prove Kyle. I mean, like, what are you doing, Kyle? What are you doing? PWS, since when do we complain about W's? Oh, no, we're not complaining about W's, but this is it. No, I'm not complaining about a win. This is not a win. This is negligence. What you're looking at is the working, functioning definition of football selfishness and negligence. You're asking to get pivotal guys hurt in meaningless downs of football. God forbid, but getting a starter hurt during garbage time up 20 is a fireable offense. Kids who play Madden know when it's time to sit the A guys. GG's. Thank you, Diego, for the super. Again, I am more careful with my college football NCAA PlayStation 5 starting quarterback than the 49ers are with their actual starting quarterback making hundreds of millions of dollars for $1 billion franchise trying to reach the postseason. Third and 3, first down. I mean, again, nothing even matters in this game anymore. Like, go ahead, score, Cardinals. Doesn't matter. I am become Death Destroyer Word says, hey, women love stalkers until they don't. You know what? But my team isn't hurt every year, right, V Singh? Like, you're not the coach, Mr. Bruce, but I do think I know more about the coach than he does when it comes to asset protection, because he's got the most injured football team season after season I have ever seen in my life. Yet he has learned nothing from a singular moment of staggering injury. It's amazing. Susan says football players want to play football while they're young. Christian McCaffrey is not a young football player. George Kittle's not a young football player. Youth is not either on either of their sides of their career. Okay? So that's why they're different than everyone else. You don't hear me saying, get Dominic Pooney off the field. You don't hear me saying, get Juwan Jennings off the field. Guys who literally have all the tire tread in the world worn off of them do not need to be playing meaningless fourth quarters. Mr. 33 Degrees. Is it Kyle's pride that they're all still in? I don't know. I mean, you can't explain it to me. Touchdown. You just got dorched. Greg Dortch. How about that? Touchdown Cardinals. I mean, Dortch wide open in the back of the end zone. Totally blown coverage all the way around. Cardinals going for 2. Again, whether they get it or not does not matter at all. They don't get it. Incomplete. So it's 41-22. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. The Cardinals only even have one timeout left. Brian Robinson better get some carries here. Okay, I really. I mean, I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. I should be happy right now. I shouldn't be having the single most anxiety I have felt all day right now. Again, we have reached 50 supers twice today. We have got over 1,100 people watching right now across all of our platforms. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, and come back next week with us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be down in LA for a little bit next week, and we're going to all get together for that Monday night game next week. So please hit like, subscribe, and notify, not miss a thing whenever I go live. Now, here is a declared onside kick from Arizona. Hands team up and at them for the Niners. Little dribbler. Ooh, that's a risky little play there. Garendo. Isaac Garendo has touched a football successfully. I mean, not from the line of scrimmage. Why not get Isaac Garendo a carry? Again, this isn't even about my sleeper pick. This is about not getting McCaffrey hurt, not getting Kittle hurt. "47 completions today for Jacoby Brissett. 47 of 57. Only 14 carries for Arizona. I did think Jacoby was going to throw the ball around a little today. I was right about that. Hey, Brian Robinson, go get those tough yards, young man. Brian Robinson, lugging, tugging, 7 carries, 20 yards. Brian Robinson, oh my God. Yeah, we got it confirmed by Kugler, and Moose Pinheiro does have a hammy injury. Thank you very much. Again, I don't have the TV up. I can't really hear it. Kyle, note to self, get the stars on the bench. Bill, makes an awful lot of sense to me. Joe again says, definite bend not break. Jacoby's stat line today. Exactly. You got a 47 of 57 for 452 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He wasn't sacked. I mean, the 49ers might not sack a quarterback for the remainder of the year, which means you're going to need an awful lot of points, which means it'd be really stupid to get either George Kittle or Christian McCaffrey hurt in the fourth quarter of a game that's already been won. Right? God. PWS says, here's a super saying, I think you skipped my super, Damon. Let me look back here. PWS, he said, why are you wishing injuries on guys? Because Kyle doesn't get it. And Kyle needs to get it. And I've seen way too many built to be successful football seasons undone by an inexplicable amount of fucking injuries. Why would you flirt with another? I'm going to tell you right now, would you like this entire year, Kyle's career, John Lynch's job to come to a screeching halt? Get Brock Purdy or Christian McCaffrey hurt in this game. Fire everybody if that were to happen. I really mean it. It's insane that Christian McCaffrey continues to lug the football in a game that is over. Let me ask you this. When the Warriors used to be up by 40 on NBA teams, did you understand why Steph Curry wasn't playing that fourth quarter? You got it then, right? You understood that your best player on your team doesn't need to play anymore today. Mission accomplished. What's to explain? I mean, the Niners are having a great day. There's only one way it could really be ruined, and Kyle was trying to make that happen. So PWS, thank you. I did miss that one. B-Rob needs 2 more yards, and you got a winner. Yeah, did you notice that too? I noticed that too. Can we get one more carry here? Hey, Brian Robinson in the backfield on 2nd and 3. He might have gotten the 2 yards right there. Oh, my God. Brian Robinson's at 24 yards officially in this game. And what he needed to be was over 21 and a half. So don't get buried here on a single play. Oh, what do you know? Mac Jones is in the game. And thank God Brian Robinson just picked that up, because with that carry, they're now in victory formation. And there you go. It's a winner for the Niners. It's a winner for me on Supers all day. Thanks to Rob C going bonkers and the rest of you getting crazy too. And it's a winner on Sleeper. Look at this, kids. Everybody is in the barn. Brissett, way over. McCaffrey, way over. Brian Robinson, just a little over. And that's all I needed him to be. Thank you very much, Kyle, for at least delivering on that. We do have, again, for these meaningless plays, why is Mac in there? Because you never know what could happen. And Brock could get hurt, right? I mean, you're in victory formation. You're not going to let your starting quarterback take victory formation. Why? Because somebody could hurt him even there. Folks, this one is nearly officially over and done with. It's one of the more dominant wins of the year. That was one of the most dominant days of football on the season for the 49ers. They got to feel good about that. And luckily for Kyle, his damn near level of negligence to his important players in that game doesn't affect next week's game, because, well, we'll see how Eddie Piñeiro's hammy's doing. Hopefully that's okay. But a 41-22 win over the Cardinals. That is a final. The 49ers are now officially a 7-4 football team. They got a 4-game stretch here. A 4-game stretch where the opportunity to get to 10 wins really does feel like it's out there. And then there's more gravy after that. the 49ers should probably look, they're not as good as their record. They're one of those you are what your record says you are. They've gotten away with some football murder this year. They're not going to apologize to anybody. And they shouldn't. This is one of the best. Again, I know I just spent the last half an hour saying, Kyle, you're an idiot. This is one of Kyle's best coaching seasons we've seen. I cannot believe he is exposing vital players to plays that are not vital to winning a game. But I guess no harm, no foul, right? Yeah. Purdy, Kittle, CMC, Trent out, and Damon was mad. They should have been out earlier. They should have been out earlier. Let's go over some stats. Let's see how fat and happy today was for the 49ers. I'll tell you, burn the tape. You learned nothing. Brock looked a little ginger, made it through the game. Christian McCaffrey, really good game. 6.2 yards per carry. That's his best average, I bet you, all season long. The Niners ran the ball well today. Not a great day on the ground. 25 carries, 95 yards. That's 3.8 a carry. It's nothing to really write home about. But it was good enough. Good enough to get the job done. Wait a minute here now. Let me share this screen. Look at the day. Purdy, right on the button at 200. 19 of 26, 3 touchdowns, a 133.5 rating. Only sacked once. He gave himself up once. Jacoby Brissett threw for 452 yards. They were just going to throw the ball all day on the Niners, right? I mean, that's what they decided to do. He took an awful lot of can't go broke, taking a profit completions there. And on a day where you're only averaging 2.6 a carry, the Arizona Cardinals said, we're going to go one-dimensional there. And they remained one-dimensional, which is always easier to shut down than a balanced team. And that's going to help the 49ers challenge defense. 6 catches for Kittle, 2 touchdowns, 67 yards, 4 catches for Juwan Jennings, 54 yards. Nice averages on their receptions. Brock Purdy, 1 carry, -7 yards. Again, you knew he wasn't going to run with the ball very much coming off a turf toe, but he got the job done. It's got to feel good for him coming back to his hometown of Arizona, or his home state of Arizona. Christian McCaffrey, 3 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air, 5 catches, 40 yards for McCaffrey. Keon White had a fumble recovery. 12 tackles for Curtis Robinson. D. Winters had 10. This is the first time Tatum Bethune has not led this team in tackling. He went into the blue tent. Hopefully he's okay today. I want to look at these team stats. What did the Arizona Cardinals finish with just in terms of penalties today? Holy shit. While the Niners had 1 penalty for 15 yards, 17 penalties for 130 yards. Oh my God, Arizona, you want to know? Look at it this way. Arizona, do you want to know why you have not beat a football team with a record over 500 in more than a calendar year? 17 penalties and 130 yards pretty much speaks to your discipline. Wow, that's a huge number. Cardinals won time of possession, 34-15 to 25-45. A lot of the numbers that usually need to kind of trend the Niners' way for them to have a good game didn't go the Niners' way today. Both teams had 24 first downs. Only 3 of 9. Only 3 of 9 today. On third down for the 49ers, they ran 52 total plays, 71 plays for the Cardinals, who had 488 yards of offense, 207 more yards than the Niners, and they weren't even in the game really for a minute. All of it starting with a huge Sky Moore special teams return down to the 1, which set the Niners up with a quick 7-0 lead, and they never looked back. I mean, they never trailed for a minute in this game. Wasn't even 0-0 for a minute in this game. So that is a good afternoon of football. I don't like the way it ended with Kyle leaving very important players exposed to the elements, but that was a good day for the 49ers, and there's no doubt about that. Joe Young, as we wrap up our supers here, says, fun win. Now let's go Warriors. Yeah, Warriors are playing. I think Indiana's playing. Indiana might be done. They're playing Incarnate Word. I'm going to take a look at that before it's all said and done. From the banks of the Russian River in Jenner, with love, bang, bang, 415 T-Dub. Thank you very, very much. Again, the super chats were beyond generous today. All of you absolutely stepped up in that super chat party. We added a few new members today, and I'm deeply appreciative of that. Our MVP this afternoon, though, has been Rob C. The C note has appeared not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. That was super. Again, we get the super group of women. Look at those ladies getting the job done. Thank you, ladies, over there. I hope you all ate well and not like birds today. 49ers beat the Cardinals 41-22. We'll see how Randy Jillian is when she gets home tonight. We can only hope for the very, very best. Is Jillian enough White Claws into her day to be frisky tonight? I tell you what, it's reason enough to tune back in tomorrow at 11 West Coast, and I will let you know. Wait a minute. Wait. No, he didn't. Rob came in again. A third try. I'll be in Los Angeles for my sister's birthday, 11/25. Hit me up. She dated Sebastian Janikowski his entire rookie year. I have 8 hours left as a 50-year-old. Rob, is it your birthday? It's going to be your birthday in 8 hours. Rob C. spent $500 today. Ladies, it's a great picture of all of you. I want every single woman in this picture to give herself to Rob C. Every single woman who's not married to somebody else. Get it done. Happy birthday, Rob. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to give you another bottle pull. I mean, shit, I might be going to the Big Ten title game after all. Rob, thank you to you. What a completely generous and wonderful thing you did today. Happy birthday. It's his sister's birthday. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. I mean, again, I'm blown away by everyone. Again, Rob taking the cake today, but everybody, every single one of you. It means an awful lot to have you here. I tell you that every week. And what I really want you to do is hit subscribe, hit like, hit notify, hit up my sponsors, my incredible sponsors, each and every one of them. I am so lucky to have, as always, Ike of Ike Sandwiches sponsoring us from day one. My man right there. The boys at the Dubliner West Portal. I'm sure that Guinness is flowing right now. Everybody's happy after a 49er win, 41-22 in Arizona. Thank you very, very much to our friends Kenny and John, Tendon Bar. And we always want to thank as well Sleeper for sponsoring things here. Sleeper has done an incredible job setting up a gambling site that I want you to use responsibly. I want you to go ahead and use promo code Damon. You want to get that $100 deposited now. You use promo code Damon on the link in the description that is right at the top of this live stream right there for you. You go ahead, use promo code Damon, get matched up to $100, and have a safe, responsible amount of fun for big Sunday night game, Monday night game coming up, a lot of Warriors games coming up, this road trip. Thank you so very much. And go Sharks, if you don't mind me. Go Sharks. Yeah, go Sharks. Watched them the other night. Sure like Macklin Celebrini. Yes, I do.
Oi, oi, oi!
Thank you so much to everyone. I hope you plan on joining us at 9 a.m. West Coast, right back here on Damon Bruce Plus for 49ers Wake Up with yours truly and Larry Krueger. Speaking of whom, this is pretty funny right here. Larry's going to be inviting Rob C to his after show. Oh, there's no doubt. Larry would love to see Rob C. We all would. Bang Bang from Arizona. Oi, oi, oi. Yes.
Oi, oi, oi!
I'm glad you made it. I hope you made it into that game, Postman. Thank you so very much for making it in to another 120 supers today. That is a new record. With that even blows away a Super Bowl from a year ago, 2 years ago now. Thank you. Hope to see you tomorrow. West Coast, 9 a.m., 11 a.m. We're going to be live on YouTube. Thank you, and we'll see you again for another live stream watch party Monday night, right? Their next game is against the Panthers on Monday Night Football. So we'll be back here then. In the meantime, thank you all so very, very much for being here. Jillian, get home safe. UCLA tits, powder them up, make them look nice tonight. Thank you to all of you, my kind of people. I loved hanging out with you today. I really did. I do every single time we do this. Please do remember, though, that sports don't build character. They reveal it. And like that, he's gone.